What is going on, everybody? Hey, everybody, Rogers Base here. Welcome to episode 27 of Japan Time, the last episode of Japan Time before the game is released in Japan. I'm your host, as always, Rogers Base, Roger DeLuigi. I am joined this week by a very full cast. I've got Shofu here, without a doubt. I've got Ricky Cocaine in the building.
Ricky Cocaine!
I've got Shizzy Six.
No. You know how this goes, Roger. I do my own intros. You know this.
Of course. Yeah, we got Coast. Coast
Hello.
with no introduction. We got Ultra Nick 24 in here in the building. We
What's
got
poppin',
live
bro?
back from the dead, back from wherever he was. Mr. Matt Houston is in the building.
What's poppin'? No.
We've got War Champ 7, God of Smashboards, King of Kings, here in the building.
Right. Oh no.
Come at me, Shofu. Come at me, Shofu. Let's go.
What is that?
Time
I'll drop your ass in net play right now.
I gotta keep going with people right now.
Hey,
Time
drop
out.
the code.
No, I'm the host.
Drop.
Out. Styles is here as well. Styles is
Okay.
here. Also here. We also have a special guest. We got Junkie Cosmonaut 1990, aka Bill, right here.
What's up, guys?
And we have on the mic, doing live editing, as always, the great, the powerful, Mr. Mike Brock. Of course, we couldn't forget him this week. Now,
No,
I love
wait,
you,
wait,
Mike.
wait. Can I do my intro now?
of course.
All right.
Here we go.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Shizzy, aka 6 Seconds, aka Young Sprite, aka Diet Pepsi and a Mentos, aka Wiggly Too Tough, aka Mr. Game and Crotch, aka Me Easy Mac, aka Pootie Tang, aka Six Nights at Freddy's, aka Baby Hot Pocket, Young Auto Rocket, the Hamburglar, aka Sweet Coon the Almighty, Lord Jodo, Cheeks Husbando, Baby Instagram, Shizzy Morrow, Young Dragon Ball Q, Shulk the Hulk, aka the Eastside Lunchable, holla at your boy.
Woo!
All right. Side look.
That was crazy. All right. By the way,
Wait, hold up. No, hold up.
New
wait,
Beethoven.
wait, someone-
We forgot the real.
Yo.
We forgot the real man.
real man. Who's the real man?
Zeph couldn't be here today.
Oh, of course.
They already, well, no, the real man. You guys already talked about me. I'm right here.
Oh.
All right. Now, here's how it's going to go down, guys, because we have been talking about this for a while. We want to do the episode. Yeah, we know there were some picks of the day, but let's be real. The picks of the day this week weren't that great. They were mostly menus. There was some stuff. We did
we're
get a
not doing
character announcement. Well, no, we are going to do them, but just hold on. We're doing about something else first. We're talking about Shulk first. We're going crazy this week. We're going all out. This is the Titanic. We're the boat. We're hitting the iceberg.
agenda.
We're right near release. It's happening.
Off the
All right. Here's what's going down. First, before anything else, we're talking about Shulk. Shulk has been confirmed in the game. We saw him already in the leaks in the last episode. He has since been confirmed. Will you please roll that beautiful bean footage, Mike? Because
Sorry,
we
yo.
got to talk about Shulk.
I'm really feeling it.
Say it one more time. I didn't hear that loud enough.
I'm really feeling it.
Oh, my lord. All right.
Jesus Christ.
So based on this, also, by the way, if anybody has a link to the pick of the day, like group thing, put that in the chat, and we will be very appreciative, and we will give you a shout out because we still have to do the pick of the days, and we don't have them readily available. So let's. Oh, actually, no, hold on. We do have the pick of the days right here. Let's talk about Shulk because Shulk is awesome. Based on this trailer alone, I did a reaction video to this, and I freaked out. Am I the only one who's digging Shulk, or are you guys?
looks great.
You know,
Shulk
how
looks
Sunday
great.
came to fruition, man.
Shulk was powerful.
Yeah, he looks powerful.
Dude,
A lot of
when I
range on his
saw the
smashes.
trailer, I was just like, Roger, I understand why you're so hyped, dude. He looks so good.
Yeah,
Right?
I think
Pause.
being able to switch between. Yeah, definitely pause on that. Switch between.
All right.
Man said that in a lustful manner.
It's still not as bad as the Dr. Wiley on his knees thing last week. That
All
was.
right.
all
Yeah,
right.
that was. Tagging and everything.
Oh, stop. Okay. So anyway,
Wait.
so what we're
I got
talking
the
about,
pick of the days.
I think first and foremost, let's talk about Shulk's main mechanic, which is his ability to switch between different modes of the Monado. So I know a lot of people have been playing the demo in Japan for the game. Shulk is actually in the newest demo, and it sounds like he's one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah,
Just based on
Just look at the range.
yeah.
he's got everything.
I'd say the
dude.
best sword character, hands down, because they said
Oh.
Marth got nerfed a little bit.
See, I heard that Robin is very good though.
I heard Robin's the best, apparently.
Yeah, I've heard Robin is very, very good.
The thing I see with Shulk though is like the main downside to him is like when you change the Monado or the whatever it's called, the stance. There's a little bit of like time that you have to wait so that you can switch through. But other than that, like His moveset's incredible.
Yeah.
So there's a fair amount of punish time available when he switches.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like about a second or two when he switches.
See, one of the interesting things about Shulk too.
Shout out to Metal Face.
Yeah, by the way, Metal Face is totally going to be the boss on the Gower Plain stage. If anybody didn't know who that character was at the end.
Ridley Face.
Yeah.
Ridley Face.
Ridley Face? Is that what you just?
Freaking Ridley Face. Somebody just sent me that picture, by the way.
Ridley Face confirmed.
Yeah, Metal Face is like the boss from Xenoblade. Yeah.
It's the first boss that's like largely responsible for the
Yeah, for the big chain of events that happens in that game. So
+1 for nostalgia.
definitely. Well, it's not really nostalgia. It came out like what, 2 years ago?
Still nostalgic.
11, right?
2011. Oh, I guess no. Yeah, it was 11 in Japan. I don't know. Not important. Let's keep talking about Shulk. So one of the things about this character that I find really interesting is apparently all of his main special moves, he's able to hit B a second time and then do extra damage, according to a lot of people who are playing the demo. So I guess his B up, like for his recovery, he does damage, and then if he hits B again while still in the animation, he does like secondary damage.
Yeah, we saw in the trailer.
That's powerful.
That is exciting.
Dude, he just looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think he's gonna be one of the best sword fighters, if not the best sword fighter in the game.
Where do you think his weaknesses are going to be beyond the punish time available when he switches to Monado?
Well, we saw in some of his gameplay, and I think it actually was posted too, that a lot of his moves, when he goes into a pose and then the Monado like friggin' laser beam shoots out of it, there's like a delay between when he does the move and when it actually like attacks.
So he's gonna be able to be taken advantage of by fast characters.
I think like his back air, he like swings the sword behind him, and then like after a half a second, the actual blade comes out. Like if you watch he does like a dash attack or something. He like swings the sword, and then like the blade comes out.
Yeah, you can see it in the trailer when he like up smashes or forward smashes. The blade comes out, and it takes a while for the beam to retract to the sword.
So it's as if there's like a channel time on his moves.
Yeah, kind of.
So is that much different than Ike? Like, pretty much Ike kind of played like that.
He's kind of like that, yeah.
Some of his
that's kind of
giving
me Ike vibes, but I think the thing about Shulk that I've noticed is like, he seems a lot faster than Ike when doing his combo. When he does like the 1-2 swing, that seems way faster than Ike's. Not way faster, I shouldn't say way faster, but quite a bit. And then also his final smash is kind of different too, because it looks like it's horizontal and doesn't take him up in the air. So
shout out to Ricky, by the way, speaking of that.
Oh boy, he had to put me in the game in some capacity, you know.
This was
yeah, of course.
It's only fitting.
I think it's interesting. There's an assist trophy as well as the final smash.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that, and I saw a lot of people being like, "Oh, well, if Ricky could be an assist trophy in Final Smash, maybe Ridley's playable and a stage character." So,
free Ridley!
Tweeted me about that, and I was just like, "You know what? I'm just drinking your tears right now. I'm just drinking your tears,
really tears,
pouring them on my steak that Ricky gave me for being right about the leak."
Nice steak for all of us.
Somebody needs to make a
wait. What are you guys talking about? I didn't hear what you guys were talking about.
The steaks.
Yeah, you tweeted us. How do you like your steak, guys?
We're gonna talk about that at the end of the episode, man.
Talking about that end of the episode. Okay.
End of the episode, man.
Real talk, though.
Somebody needs to make a free Ridley t-shirt.
Steaks. End of the episode.
War Plains, though. It looks like Icicle Mountain.
900 and climbing, guys. Almost there.
We are at 900 live viewers right now, by the way, people. So if you were listening to this late, just know that it was popping in here while we were live recording. So, with that, I just really wanted to get the Shulk talk out of the way. Let's start with the picks of the day. So the first pick of the day is for August 25th, 2014. It says, Pick of the Day. In Classic Mode, you challenge multiple stages en route to a climactic final battle. The more gold you put in the Fiend scale, the harder the battles will be. In return, your rewards will get better and more abundant. The best way to earn gold fast is to win classic battles on higher intensity. So we see here an image of Mario in Infernal Mode, using the Fiend scale. It's at intensity 7.0. Looks really similar to the Cauldron mechanic from Kid Icarus Uprising.
Kid Icarus Uprising, Smash Bros. Edition.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
So the other thing too that's interesting is he mentions in Classic Mode you can choose your next challenge on the route map. So I don't know what this has to do with the Fiend scale thing, but he brought it up on the same day, and he said you could choose your next challenge on the route map. Looks like Master Hand's waiting at the end, but perhaps something might change if you raise the intensity. So what I got out of that is that if you change the intensity to 9, that Crazy Hand will show up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Or you can get another boss.
Or free Ridley!
Well, the leak pic showed the Master Hand already, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, so we already knew Master Hand was in the game. We just didn't know about the crazy hand.
Or you can get another boss.
True. Could you get another boss? I don't know who that boss would be.
You can get like Metalface. Maybe there's like multiple bosses that you can get from maybe like Metalface or something like that.
You can.
Giga Ridley, is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Who's scuba diving right now?
Yeah, who is that?
What is
Freaking
going on?
shofu.
Hello?
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Kick this man out of the car.
Come on, man.
What's going on?
Oh
Niggas
my
in my ear.
goodness.
Shut up.
What did I do?
Shofu,
in my
you sound
brain,
like
it's in my
Nextel
phone.
right now.
You broke everything.
You are in our.
Hello?
Shofu, you're on the Nextel right now. You're chirping us.
You are in our.
Life is
You're
like a
dead.
hurricane, and you're in Scrooge McDuck's helicopter, man.
Dead.
Massive.
What am I supposed to do with that?
The force has gone bad. We have Darth Shofu in the call right now.
Dark shofu.
All right, so let's move on to the next pick of the day. This is for August 26th. It says spectator mode is available even on the compact 3DS version. In this mode, you can watch players all around the world fight and make bets with in-game gold, so similar to what you could do in Brawl. Wager wisely by checking out the players' names, rule, win rates, odds, fighters, and stage. So here we see Toon Link, who is, by the way, being played by someone named John, which I thought was kind of clever. No Johns. Nice little shout out there. And we also see Yoshi, Wii Fit Trainer, and Zelda. Shows the percentages. It shows how much was bet on each character. And then Sakurai mentions in the second picture that being able to cheer someone on is really what makes spectating fun. This time, first and second place will get prizes in 4-player matches, and spectators can bet the gold they win on bonus chances as well. So we also got confirmation that bonuses in multiplayer matches have also returned. I think we actually saw this at E3, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
This was a thing in Brawl?
No, it was a thing in Melee. The bonuses at the end.
Spectating was a thing in Brawl.
Spectating was a thing.
Spectating was a thing in Brawl.
But you
Did
couldn't
anybody
bet
actually
on
do
it
that?
before.
Rated M for mature, man. This gambling thing.
Right?
That logic, that means Pokemon's also mature.
No, actually, in one version of Pokemon, they took out the Volpord flip or whatever. No. What was it? The Casino Zone? I don't even know what it's called. It doesn't even matter.
The casino. No, that's Sonic. Casino Zone.
Casino Zone is Sonic, I know, but there's like the Casino in Goldenrod. They took out of the
Yeah.
Soul Silver remakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They took out the slot machines and made it something else.
Volpord
shit.
flip.
That was
It sucked. All right, so next pick of the day,
Oh my goodness.
August
Oh.
27th,
You're
2014.
moving on already? Okay, whatever. Man.
Unless you got something to say. Do you have something to say?
No, man, it just reminds me of my days when I was used to bet on cockfights.
That on one.
All right.
Now that I get that inside, Smash Brothers, I don't got to go to Venezuela no more.
Wait, D1's in chat?
Don't need to go to Venezuela.
Guys,
No
I think
Venezuela no
we have a
more.
guest.
What you
Guys,
say?
D1's in chat.
D1's in chat right now?
Yeah, D1's
No, he's
in
not.
chat. What's up, D1? Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
what's up, D1? Hop and call. What are you doing, big dog? Get in.
D1
He
MX. D1
Is it-
MX said first time ever here, gang, and then hearts.
Nice.
No, D1, you're an idiot.
I knew it was too good to be
I
true.
swear that's D1.
All right, we're moving on to the next
It
picture
is
in the
D1.
meantime.
Is that Coast talking?
That's Coach talking.
Yeah, you gotta shut up.
Oh shit, he is. Never mind.
It is D1, dude. I knew it.
Pick of the
I was
day,
searching,
August.
I was searching the wrong name.
Yeah, he just tweeted it.
There we go. See, nice.
It's him.
We are getting over 1,000
Yeah.
right now.
Tell that fool to get in call.
Yeah, what is he doing? Get in call, man.
Bam. All right,
Anyway,
keep going.
August 27th. Pick of the.
Who's
day.
destroying their keyboard right now?
Nobody's destroying anybody's keyboard.
So
Really.
That would be me, because D1 tweeted this, and he tagged, of all fucking people, he tagged Roger and Coast.
Hey, I'm popular.
I swear I'm destroying my keyboard.
Oh my god, War Champ just hit him with the all caps.
Oh,
Thank you, big
Lord.
God.
Pick
All
of
caps
the
range
day.
mo-
Time out. Pick of the day, August 27th. A panel in challenges area will unlock every time you clear a challenge. When you unlock a panel, you'll see hints for unlocking panels directly adjacent to it and on all sides. And this time, each panel will unlock pictures related to the challenge. This is tougher than it looks, you know? The challenges in the 3DS version are a little on the easy side, but the Wii U version challenges might be a bit trickier. So they're basically saying that 3DS mode challenges are baby mode. Confirmed. August 28th, 2014. Pick of the day. Customize your characters in the custom section. It sounded
What
better
if I
to
had something
customize
to put in
characters
this thing?
instead of fighters, so that's what we went with. There are various ways to customize, but make sure you set up the powers that you're bringing with you before playing a round of Smash Run. All right. Now, both of these pictures were kind of boring, so I just threw both of them at you guys at once. If there's anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about them now. Have at me.
Okay.
Uh, Nothing.
The one on the 27th confirmed the leak basically because the challenge picture was also leaked with the leak, and it basically looked
Confirming leaks,
exactly the
leaks,
same.
confirmed, leak,
Yeah.
leak, confirmed,
Yeah.
leak, confirmed. Shut up.
Basically, yeah, the channel panel thing at the bottom screen looked identical to the thing the leak had. So yeah.
That is actually true. By the way, I gotta do this real quick. There we go. All right, so we're moving on to the next pick of the day, which is hold on, I just missed it. Oh, here we go. Mii Fighters. So, pick of the day. The mysterious fighting teams that appear in the Smash Bros. Series come in many shapes and sizes. But this time, even if we don't know what all of them will look like, it's said that they copy faces from Mii characters saved on your system and attack in a large throng. But wait, they all have big smiles on their faces. Look like they're just having a good time. So show no mercy and launch them all away. So
Pretty
he's
much
condoning
multi-match
violence
Smash.
against people who enjoy life. That's what Sakurai just said.
The guy with the
Oh, boy.
mustache looks like a pedophile.
He does a little.
Looks like Roger in 20 years, dude.
Damn.
Kidding
Now
me?
Why y'all destroy that man like
That's
that?
Mewtwo King with hair, guys. Stop it.
Stop.
Damn. Damn.
The straight hollow.
Why
And
are y'all
this is why I'm here.
We're talking about, wait, so you just said it looks like Mewtwo King in 20 years? Oh my lord. Who are
No,
they?
it looks like him like 5 years ago when he had hair.
Oh my god. Alright, who's the one behind Mewtwo King?
The blonde one's doable.
What'd you just say?
The blonde one's doable, man.
You guys.
Are you kidding me?
It's doable. I'd do that.
Oh my god.
It said a blonde one's doable.
Who was that?
Who wouldn't?
That was Donkey Cosmonaut.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, Styles?
What?
Get him
I think this Twitter.
This
Out
one-
of here.
Why the
This
fuck
man
not?
showing no mercy.
behind the blonde one is Glitch City, it looks like.
Glitch City.
So we got Glitch City behind her.
I don't know if that's a guy or a girl.
It's definitely a girl. What? It's definitely a girl.
It could be like one of those guys who doesn't know how to make their Mii and they make it look like a girl.
Bill, stop it, Bill.
Bill is on fire right now.
That's the next picture. We need to stop talking about memes.
Yeah, I agree. Well, actually, no. On the topic of Mii's, we'll talk about them right now, is the AKB48 trailer that came out recently.
Hey, that was pretty
Talk about
powerful.
that. That AKB48 trailer was powerful. So if you guys in the stream don't know what we're talking about, Mike is going to put a link to that trailer up right now because I sent him a link to it, where basically the members of the Japanese idol group AKB48 teamed up with Sakurai and the Nintendo people and had a specialty Mii Fighter commercial that was done and shown off at the demo event. So you're seeing it on stream right now. And the beginning of the trailer was powerful, I think, with all the characters, where we saw like Mario and Luigi and Rosalina and Greninja, and they're all jumping up and attacking the AKB48 singers. That was
How popular are they?
they're like the
in
biggest
Japan?
idol group in Japan, man.
Metal group? Is that what you said?
Idol, like Japanese.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they
Yo,
look
but
like.
They're definitely not bigger than One Direction. One Direction goes so hard.
Start making slow fu me panels, dude.
One Direction ain't shit to the Spice Girls. Let's be honest.
I'm definitely making a Ricky Cocaine me intro.
I missed what you just said. What?
I'm gonna be making a Ricky Cocaine me intro for my custom me.
I actually have a Ricky Cocaine me on my system.
Nobody. I don't think anybody has seen it except if you. Are
You
fighting
should
me
put
on
the QR
Pokemon.
code out. You should put that QR code out.
With
I'll
the
look it up.
AKB48.
I'll look it up and I'll put it up.
Why don't
That's
you
a-
just, that could be a video on your channel, Ricky. You could put the video
Oh,
code.
YouTube.com/users/Ricky Cocaine. You can find me where you need me. Got that new
Shameless
YouTube
plugs, we're
channel
not
for
even halfway
everybody.
through the show. Okay,
You got to put the plugs in and give them the commercials because that's how you monetize.
that's true.
So on and so forth.
That is true. All right, so we're going to move on then. Next pick of the day. This was obviously Shulk. We talked about Shulk a little bit in the beginning, but let's talk about him a little more now. So Sakurai, straight from Sakurai's mouth, said Shulk joins the battle. He's not the type of character that would usually appear in the Smash Bros. Series, but we worked really hard to make it happen. We're very happy with how he turned out, and this stage, that is his home stage, is Gower Plain. It says Shulk's sword, the Minato, slashes enemies with a beam when activated, so it can strike from long range. What really makes this weapon unique is that when the Minato arts are activated, it can change Shulk features and abilities. Emerge victorious in battle by changing your abilities strategically. And then he puts a list of the Minato arts and what they do. So in jump mode, Shulk has higher jumps and lower defense. In speed mode, he's got faster movement and weaker attacks. In shield mode, he's got higher defense and slower movement. In buster mode, he's got stronger attacks with weaker launch ability. And in smash mode, he's got stronger launch ability, weaker attacks, and lower defense against launching. So, of the modes, which do you guys think that we're going to be in the most of these 5 modes?
Bust. Which is the one that's the buster?
Stronger attacks, weaker launch ability?
Oh no, that's not. Which one is like it's stronger, but it's like the weaker
Smash.
Smash.
Okay.
Smash and speed is what I think.
Yeah, Smash is the one. Smash and speed are probably we're gonna be using the most.
Smash and speed.
So I'm curious if the Monadites, I think he talked about this already, but they cycle in a particular order, right? It's similar to the Pikmin.
That could be it.
I don't know. I'm asking. I thought maybe one of you guys would know.
No, I think that's what it actually does. And then like you confirm when you get to the one that you want. And I don't know how you're supposed to confirm, but there was like some information floating around that said that that's how Shulk works. Maybe I'm making it up. Who knows?
I don't think you're making it up.
Who knows?
Right now.
If you say it with enough confidence, it sounds legitimate. You know?
That's true. That's how you made your business, man.
Everything. I said this cocaine won't kill you. They listened.
It's very true.
So let's go.
All right, so next picture then we're going to move on to. This is Pick of the Day, September 1st, 2014. The legendary hero Riki appears as an assist trophy and in Shulk's Final Smash. And in Shulk's Final Smash. Let me clarify again. And in his Final Smash. As an assist trophy, he uses many arts like Happy Happy, Freaksinate, and Yoink, which is what he does on the weekends. Sounds a bit like Tinkle.
Are you kidding me?
Tinkle will make
You're not tossing cocaine around?
It says, by the way, a cursor will appear above assist trophies in Pokemon to indicate which fighter is its ally. We actually knew this at E3, but it's nice to see it clarified in the picture. It says, now you can tell right off the bat who an assist trophy or a Pokeball belongs to. So, who actually recognized Riki from Xenoblade? How many of you guys think Xenoblade's a better question?
Play that cricket video, dude. Play that cricket video.
I did a little, but not enough. I'm a dirty casual.
Oh, my bad.
So everybody was faking their reaction when they saw Shulk? Is that what this is?
I'm not faking my...
Are we all phonies?
I am so excited. Who is this guy?
I'm really feeling it.
All right, so let's get to it. You know what? I'm really feeling the next picture, so let's move on. So September 2nd, 2014, Pick of the Day. This time, you can challenge every fighter in All-Star mode from the moment you turn on the game. And again, leak confirmed right here, because we saw this picture in the original leak as well with this timeline. So now we got further confirmation of this leak. So this is a survival battle with limited recovery items and no option to continue. However, this mode will be incomplete until you've unlocked every fighter. Until then, you can only play against characters that are already available. This is a picture of the bottom screen menu with a padlock indicating that the mode is still incomplete. It also says, in these battles, multiple opponents appear in one side, or appear in one stage, and you clear the battle by defeating a number of them. The rest area that appears between battles displays the next opponents in the year the characters made their first appearances. So similar to how it was in Brawl and Melee. And it also holds recovery items and an occasional reward. The characters you fight against pretty much appear in chronological order. Behold, the history of Nintendo games. So, interesting thing to note here, just talking about the padlock, in the picture that was paired up with the leak, we saw that All-Star mode was still locked, meaning that the roster was incomplete, meaning that there are other characters still to unlock. I think we sort of talked about this, and we'll talk about it more in the later segment, because it's going to be like our last-minute predictions, but just keep that in mind.
What?
Well, there's something I really want to bring up real quick with this.
Go ahead.
Okay, so on the second picture that was linked with it, it shows like the chronological order for the All-Star mode or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one picture where it showed like all the early characters that were with Samus and stuff, and Ridley wasn't there. And people were like, "Oh, Ridley's not in the air. Ridley's not playable because he's not there or whatever." But then this thing is saying it shows that it's still incomplete because not all the characters are locked or unlocked. So I still hope, guys. I still hope.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt it.
I take that back. I take it back.
How many slots are left?
Like 5 or 6.
They have a Dark Samus.
Yeah, hold on. We're getting to that next picture. All right,
Oh
so
my God, yes.
next picture, September 3rd, 2014 pick of the day. Until now, you were only able to choose from 4 or sometimes 5 or 6 colors for each character. This time, though, all characters in the game, all of them, have 8 colors to choose from. The first 4 color schemes are for Samus and are based off her Varia suit, Fusion suit, Gravity suit from Super Metroid, and the Dark suit, which is what you just mentioned, Junkie Cosmonaut.
No, that's Dark Samus down there. Though.
Oh, down there. And here she is in the color schemes of the Gravity suit from Metroid Prime, Green Samus, a regular from the Smash series, the Light suit, and Dark Samus.
That's the phase.
All I gotta say is Dark Samus looks crazy.
That looks really good.
I won't.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that looks?
Yeah, Dark Samus does look really
It
cool.
is badass.
And I know a lot of people were kind of concerned that we wouldn't get a Dark Samus costume because Dark Samus is a
It's a
sister,
assist trophy.
but we got her anyway, which is wonderful.
Yeah,
Um,
she's
I'm
crazy.
still surprised the pink one is Super Metroid. I never knew that.
yeah, oh yeah. So it says
Project M light suit though.
it says you can also choose between 4 male and 4 female villagers to play with. The designs for their faces and clothes are different, and here are 4 villagers we haven't shown you yet. Can I bring up the fact that the one girl villager who's on the far right definitely looks like she's on some kind of drug?
Oh, she looks
So does the guy on the left.
She's on that Ricky cocaine.
The guy on the left,
Dude, the guy on the left got hit. Yo, he
Wait,
hit
who's
the
the
bong so hard he can't even stand.
I
Dude.
was gonna say, he's holding a cane right now. He's like falling over. He hit it so hard.
the guy on the left, like, definitely took some shrooms or something. Man.
Second dude from the left is just like, he's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Ricky's
I mean,
Ricky
this
is
is
slowly deteriorating the
Dude, the
Animal Crossing
leprechaun's
world.
after me.
Oh, help me.
Does anybody want this shirt? I'll give you this shirt for
Not
grilled
that-
cheese.
Yo, even Tom Nook looks like he hit a bit of it as well.
In the
No,
background,
Yeah.
Right.
you can
I'm
see
real-
Brewster in the back. Brewster's cooking up some other drinks
got
up there.
he's the one who gave them the drugs.
No,
on,
gave that man like a Long Island or something.
Yeah, he's the one
You got,
supporting.
like-
Push Village.
on the left's on meth. Second dude's on weed. Third dude's on like cocaine.
Yeah,
So, like,
he's,
we too.
he's jumping up in the air, happy as
Right. He's
No, the one on
like, woo!
the far left is.
Big flat.
Look at the eyes. Like,
Right? That
That
nigga
dude
just saying that.
he hasn't slept in like 80 hours. Still going strong.
Bruh.
All right,
They're, they're
Alright.
really feeling it.
wait, time out.
Carrying on. This is not Breaking Bad Smash Brothers.
Time out. Yeah. While we're on the topic of alternate costumes, let's talk about something else that happened when we were getting news and info from our friends in Japan playing the demo. And that is other alternate costumes that were confirmed throughout the week. So we got confirmation that Link has a Fierce Deity Link costume.
Yeah, get wet.
Get him
We
out.
don't-
that was an orgasm.
Everybody get wet for that.
Definitely. We got confirmation.
We don't have to
Who's playing that?
Fierce
That's good. Yes, I'll play as that.
Freaking shizzy.
Shizzy.
Just stop it.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So we also got confirmation of Fireflower Rosalina. So we see her here.
Is that Diddy?
We also see Dixie Kong colors for Diddy Kong. We see Elf as a full model change for Olimar. So Elf from Pikmin 3 is going to be
And it-
full model
even-
change alternate costume for Olimar.
It even calls him Pikmin and Elf too, not Pikmin and Olimar.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Yep. And then on top of all of that, we also got confirmation in a separate picture that wait, I just lost my train of thought. Who was the character that I was going to talk about?
Shofu about to be
Oh,
hurt.
right. No, I
Wolf.
remember because Shofu's here, and we need to hear some tears going on.
Oh
Wolf
my god.
confirmed.
What?
Confirmed or deconfirmed or what did you say?
Stop. Wait.
That wasn't Shizzy. That was Shofu's heart.
Yo, Wolf could be an assist character, you know, since it looks like alternate costumes are now assist trophies.
Doesn't mean anything. I don't understand why people are saying that.
So the only thing that I was kind of concerned.
First of all, what does deconfirmed even mean? How can something that was never confirmed be deconfirmed? Never confirmed in the first place. Like, does that even make whoever type that even on the fucking paper?
Rumors are confirmed.
That man has no credibility in my eyes because he's stupid. He said deconfirmed. It was never confirmed in the first place.
Who said deconfirmed?
The dude that reported that
Zipso.
not gonna be.
Got it. The alternate wolf costume, you mean?
Hey, did you guys hear about Little Mac having?
It's just a color swap. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
Shofu's right. Shofu's right.
talking.
Yeah,
No, the
Mario
thing that
has
got a lot of
Mario
people talking
swap.
was the fact that Wolf's fur was different. Apparently, Wolf's fur changes when he turns into like the wolf costume. The wolf-colored costume. I shouldn't say the wolf costume.
Didn't he have a color change though with Brawl?
Yeah,
where
the-
he turned
It was,
into
it was a
dark-
slight.
Fox.
It was a slight
Dark
color
Fox. It
change.
could be Dark Fox. You know, we don't know.
You remember like they had that in Brawl.
Yeah. I mean, it could be Dark Fox. You never know.
We're so close to
Did you-
1,000.
Did you guys hear about Little Mac having 16 alternate costumes?
Which is insane. That you know what though? I'm gonna be repping that green hoodie Little Mac.
Oh my God! Yes.
Green
I'm
hoodie Little Mac is gonna be.
Wait,
good.
so he has normal colored shorts, then different colored hoodies, and then wireframe?
Yeah, so he's got 4
Yeah.
shorts, he's got 4 hoodies, and then he's got 8 different wireframe colors apparently.
Jesus.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, with the different shorts too.
Oh.
Do we have 4 hoodies confirmed?
Yeah, green, pink. What were the other ones? There was like
That's all I've heard. That's all I've heard so far.
That's all I've
purple
heard.
and
yeah.
orange.
Are we sure about that?
I would
I
imagine red.
I heard it online. I mean, maybe I was wrong. I just saw it on
Like
Twitter.
the info I've heard is that we have 8 Little Mac costumes and 8 wireframe Mac costumes, and at least 2 of them are hoodies for normal Mac.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I guess
Got
you
it.
can say Little Mac isn't such a Little Mac. All right,
Bruh.
So many people need to be removed from this call.
Oh my gosh. We're going to
Bruh.
move on to the next pick of the day, and that is going to be for September 4th, 2014. Pick of the day, here's one of the final battles in Smash Run called Run. As you'd expect, it involves you dashing toward the finish line. In general, fighters who are fast by default, equipped with speed boosting equipment, and powered up with speed boosts over the course of Smash Run will have the advantage. However, speed isn't the only factor that will determine who will be victorious. The red things in these pictures are called danger zones, and if you touch one, you'll get penalized for respawning further back in the stage. The danger zones disappear after someone else touches them, so the fighters following those in the lead will have an advantage. You can still find speed boosts throughout the stage, so it'll be a heated battle until the end. Here's another final battle called Climb. Obviously, those that can jump or fly higher will have the advantage here, but they also have to avoid the danger zones. It gets pretty challenging if you've boosted your speed too much as well. Everyone really gets into this when playing multiplayer. So, what I'm not really getting is this Smash and this Climb mode, does this happen as an alternate to the actual battle that you have at the end of Smash Run?
Yeah, these
No,
are,
it might
these
it
are,
might be before.
no, these are the actual, like, after you finish the 5 minutes, these are one of the choices.
Okay, that's what I
Oh.
thought.
I could see it being kind of like board the platforms or destroy the targets.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would have been. Or even like race to the finish like 64 had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what's the consensus? That after the time is done and you collect your speed boost, and everything, then you select whether you battle or run?
I don't think you select. I think it just happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Like, everything you do in Smash Run is random.
Hmm.
Really?
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Wait, then isn't it? It's supposed to tell you ahead of time though what you're preparing for? Because if you're
Nope.
gonna go to a battle, you don't want a whole bunch of
City
speed.
City Trials
Yeah.
sometimes do that in Kirby's Air Ride, where it would tell you that you need like a lot of
Oh yeah, yeah.
items or defense.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's happening. By the way, word out to the listeners, after break we may have a special guest. We're trying to get his Skype info right now, and it would be really helpful if he was on, so sit tight.
We're doing a
Final pick of the day, though. Let's talk about this. This is for September 5th, 2014, and it says Pick of the Day. So what is this Games and More option in the menu? I assume that some people may use this mode the most. Sakurai says, this is what you see after you click on Games and More. There are many modes to choose from, and there's also an Options button. Furthermore, this is what the screen looks like after you click on Solo. In Stadium, you can find the Home Run Contest, various multi-man Smash challenges, and Target Blast. So the thing to me that is really interesting about this is it doesn't seem like events are back.
I want to know what group is.
It's
Yeah, me
probably just
too.
like co-op multi-man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what it looks
Probably.
like, because it shows Mario and
Events?
Luigi against a me.
Events might be under All-Star, you never know, but it's looking like there might not be events.
That's a damn shame if there aren't events, because I love events, man.
They're probably gonna be on the Wii U version, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really just depends. I would kind of hate
Wait,
to
Mike?
make the events exclusive.
Mike, are you
you
kidding?
serious? Is this a joke?
Died.
What'd he do?
Oh my gosh, Mike.
Yo, who just joined the... Yo, is that Kobe?
Oh,
Yo, what's up?
Kobe's here.
It looks like Koban Armani has joined us once again.
Hey, how's it going?
So Kobe, let's talk about that Shulk, because you weren't here from when we talked about Shulk. What do you think of the character? What are some alternate costumes coming out of these leaks that you want to talk about? You know, fill us in.
Okay. So I got to attend a private Nintendo event at PAX. And they had like the final version of the game. Got to try out pretty much most of the characters that were like unlocked at the time. Like they had like Palutena, Lucina, all these characters, and including Shulk there as well.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I think Shulk is going to be really, really good. He's really powerful. Like I don't know if I would say he's like as strong as like Ike was in Brawl or whatever. But he's like really close to that amount of strength. And one thing I can say is that he has a ton of range. His smash attacks with his sword actually kind of work like Palutena's smash attacks. You know how she has that ginormous like laser that pops out whenever she does like an up smash or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, but not to that not that extreme range. Instead, it kind of almost doubles the Monado's reach. And it still has the same amount of power at the end of that like little extension of the sword. So he has a ton of range, and then not only that, he's really powerful. And then you can switch between the different powers when you press the B button. And that allows you to get like different abilities, like the ability to jump high, to run fast, like kind of like you saw in the trailer. So that's not like alternate move sets. That's actually his regular move set.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not alternate move sets like how Palutena, they showed like in the trailer all 12 of her like alternate moves, including the standard moves. It's not like that. He's actually able to switch between different powers.
995, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, so close to 1,000.
This is announced stuff.
They already what is it? They showed it they showed it in the trailer. That's all I was just saying.
Yeah. He's not talking about the NDA.
No,
Don't worry.
Like, I'm not talking about anything that's like not supposed to be that wasn't shown off already. I was just saying like how he works, like what we've seen.
Got people scared, dude.
What are you saying?
No.
5 more viewers.
5 more viewers until 1,000 right now. This is crazy.
That's $1 to everybody. Who wants your $1 Coast?
Oh shit! I forgot about that. No, guys, stop watching, please.
It's done.
What's happening?
5 of your friends, get them in.
Bruh.
Yeah, I got a picture Shofu's not gonna like.
What is the picture that Shofu's not gonna?
I snagged the picture. I snagged the picture and I rotated it so it's easier to see it because it was a vertical picture before. I want you to take a look at that Shofu and tell me that wolf is coming back. All right.
Alright, hold on. Where is it?
Describe this picture for the viewers who don't see this picture right now. Obviously,
I'm not
looking at here.
Mike can probably save it and throw it up, right?
I don't know.
Probably. I know he has. You are looking at Fox with a very wolf-like coloring, like to the point that his fur has changed to gray, like wolf.
We got
we've got like a dark pit color for Pit.
It's not dark.
Which is kind of weird.
Interesting though. Why would they give Pit a dark pit color when dark pit is in the game?
Dark Pit.
This is the counterpoint that Shofu can use, is because as far as we know, Dark Pit's a character, and we've got like a Dark Pit-ish-esque kind of looking Pit right here, and then we have this wolf-esque looking fox color.
We haven't seen wolf in any trailer though.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Hey Kobe, I have a question for you. Did you play Lucina at all?
Alright, drop it in chat.
No, I didn't.
Don't play Lucina.
Put it up.
No.
Oh, it's coming up. Okay.
We're gonna take a break, or we're gonna try to hit 1,000 before we do it?
We are going to take a very quick break. During that break, we need you guys to do something. Go on Twitter, retweet all our stuff about Japan Time Tonight. We are going to hit 1,000. When we come back from break, we are going to have a couple special guests. So
I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
Hashtag Japan Time, guys.
We will be right back.
Bruh. Blow it up.
Why do you sound so different?
Wonderful.
You gotta be stopped.
Alright, you guys are
All right.
All right, guys, we are back from break, and we have a very special guest. First, before we talk about the special guest, I do want to welcome Zeph, who has now decided to join us. So Zeph
Hi.
is here.
Hey, that's my Brody right there.
And finally, our big special guest, here to talk about the newest demo of Super Smash Bros., the one and only Zipzo.
Oh shit, he's here?
Yes.
Sound
When you use this,
Is that Mehmet Shofu doing it?
That's
Apparently
crazy.
I-
What's up?
Apparently I have theme music now.
We do have theme music now. So, Zipzo, I am just handing it over to you. Whatever you want to talk about, things you like about the game, things you've noticed about the game. You're the one who's been playing it and doling out the information for everybody, so please, have at it.
Oh my god.
Shizzy, please.
Chill.
That's Shizzy. Let's not.
If I think something a lot of the experienced players and a lot of people that have played the demo haven't put enough emphasis on in explaining about the new game is that it's one thing to look at the characters' movesets and to talk about landing lag and all the things that people are concerned about, but when you play the game, you can definitely tell that the engine has been built from the ground up and that the characters, despite their movesets being similar, they've been given completely different animations, and it completely changes how the characters connect with one another, and it completely changes the feel of the game. And I really feel like people don't emphasize that fact enough when they talk about like Smash 4's feel. So that's the one thing that really stood out to me. The engine is different from Project M and Melee and Brawl completely.
So, not to generalize, but do you think it is better or worse, or how would you compare it to the other games?
I hate. Well, I guess it feels like a cop-out to just say it's different, but it seems like they're trying something new, and it's going to be subjective, I think, on who falls in love with it or who hates it. And I mean, it's obvious that there are going to be players who continue to play Project M and Melee competitively. That's impossible. That will die out, and I think that's inevitable. That people will like it and people will hate it, just like any other game. But it's different. It's not Smash 4. Sorry.
You mean it is?
Not.
Okay.
It's Smash 5.
It's not Project M. It's not Melee. It's not Brawl. It's a new type of engine. It's a new type of mechanic that the Smash franchise really hasn't experimented with. And I think that this game is kind of an experimentation on a new front of mechanics for the Smash franchise.
Well, from like a different way to approach it. Can you offer some perspective on how you feel about it? Because I know you say it's different, but do you feel it's different in a good way? Like, do you appreciate it? Because you're really the only person who can give that opinion right now.
So the most noticeable thing is how characters connect with each other in combat. When you hit a character, there's a lot of moves now that are multi-hit. Like something I noted in my stream, which hit 2,500 views, by the way.
Wow.
Hey, no flags zone.
Yo, that's it. That's the challenge. That's the that dropped. We got to hit 2,500 now, guys. Tweet it out.
Did you get 500 just to listening to music?
Back on topic.
Yeah, so like Samus's upward drill kick, her up aerial, it actually doesn't it hits the opponent maybe like 4 or 5 times before letting them go, and a lot of attacks are like that. So it's possible that you can.
Can you SDI at all?
You can DI, yeah, and some attacks are easier to DI than others. Like I noted Meta Knight's Tornado being easy to DI because the hits are not as frequent.
Thank the Lord.
And also, people were asking me this a lot in message that I never answered, but you cannot move up with his Tornado. Some people were asking me.
Oh, that's good.
That's fine.
This is good.
He has 5 jumps anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Wait, so how does his side special work now? Is it still pretty much the same?
The Samus's missile?
No, I'm talking about
Meta Knight.
Oh,
The
what is
drill
it again?
tornado.
The
Drill Tornado. The Drill Tornado doesn't really seem that different to me. It feels like a really slow flare blitz. His side B doesn't really feel different to me.
Okay.
But
cool.
But it does make him helpless. So
what are some of biggest mechanic changes that you've noticed, I guess, in characters that are veterans, first and foremost, before we start getting to the newcomers?
Well, I had a
Go ahead,
question.
Warchamp.
It's basically that. Meta Knight was playable. Pit was playable as far as I know. Was Charizard playable?
Charizard was playable, but I didn't go as in depth with Charizard as other characters. I tried. So it's important to remember that I tried to focus on a lot of the really new characters that people had never. I really wanted to know about, like Shulk and Robin and Palutena, and Charizard. Kind of my memory of his stuff is a little bit less prominent than those other newcomers, because Charizard being in Brawl struck me as not a high priority. But I know that his Flare Blitz is going to be his recovery. His side B is a horizontal Flare Blitz, and his vertical B is a vertical Flare Blitz. And as far as like his tilts and his specials and stuff, I don't really remember. I'm sorry.
And confirmation again for people who haven't heard, his up throw is the seismic toss, right?
Yeah, he does the seismic toss.
I have this Google Doc.
Okay, no, hold on. My question wasn't finished because I wasn't asking about Charizard's moveset. What I wanted to know is if Pit, Meta Knight, or Charizard had a glide, because as far as we know, that's gone.
There's no gliding in the game at all on any of those characters.
There it is.
But yeah, I have this Google Doc basically of everything you said, just about every character in order, and it apparently, well, it's apparent that you played Robin the most. I can say safely.
I played Robin, Shulk, Palutena, Sonic, and those are the characters I think I put the most time in.
Yeah, but it says here a lot that Robin feels like, I think, the best out of the cast. Like, not the best character, but plays the best. Like, just feels satisfying.
Robin feels really satisfying because utilizing his mechanic of losing his sword and getting it back, it feels really nice to nail someone with like your last Levin sword smash before you lose the sword. And his physical sword is actually kind of dorky. It's kind of like a dagger, and his running A is, for example, is like this little lame poke. Like his running A is kind of shitty as far as I could tell. But his I think the most interesting about him is that he has essentially double the amount of aerials as other characters, because you can use smash attacks in the air with the Levin sword.
Called it! I called that shit when he was announced. I made that call. You guys said I was crazy. Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Robin's a good character.
No, you all thought I was nuts when I said that translation said smash attacks in the air. No,
Wait, first of all, how do you even do that? How do you use a smash attack in the air?
You just have to do the input for a smash attack, and
so you
he'll
jump
use
in
the Levin
like
sword.
okay.
So
That's
when you're
weird.
in the air, if you hit both at the same time, like you would at any kind of smash, I imagine that it'll be easier when the C stick's on the new 3DS. It'll be easier.
Because you use the.
You all thought it was a bad translation, but I was right. Fuck you all.
Emma, can you use one of the smash attacks in the air after using his recovery?
I believe his recovery makes him helpless, but
okay.
Okay.
I had a question about Sheik. A lot of people are saying like she's comparable in Melee and how she's like gonna be like the greatest character in the game. I just wanted like your actual your thoughts on it.
So Sheik to me feels, and these are bold words, but Sheik to me feels like a Melee character in Smash 4. It's not Melee Sheik. Don't pull me too out of context. It's not the Melee Sheik, but in terms of like speed and combo ability, the thing is Sheik's tilts seem also conducive to her ability to keep people juggled.
Shizzy is freaking out right now.
Shizzy's a Sheik man. He's so happy.
And the thing that makes Sheik feel most like a Melee character is the little amount of landing lag on almost all of her moves. Except for her down A, when it hits the ground, there's some pretty severe landing lag on that. And there's also slight landing lag on using ninja stars from an aerial.
Okay.
Wow.
It's okay. I remember I was watching your stream earlier as well. You're dishing on Luigi a lot and how you're saying he was like really bad.
Well, I don't really like Luigi in previous games,
Wouldn't be the
but I
first.
feel like maybe Luigi is defined in Melee by his ability, by his crazy wave dashing, and to me in Smash 4, he just felt so empty as a character. So I don't know. I'm not a Luigi main or anything like that, but I just felt he felt really slow, kind of floaty, and I'm not a big fan of like super floaty characters. I tend to shy away from those types of characters, which is why Pac-Man didn't strike me as great at first.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you mean at first? Because I only read the first little bit that was posted on Reddit, and I got kind of concerned because Pac-Man was one of the characters I'm really excited to try out. So
Yeah.
could you go into clarification of like how Pac-Man feels and sort of his mechanics? And I saw the multi-hit kick thing that he's got as his.
I saw that it said he falls and it feels like there's no gravity, which is weird.
So when he jumps, he's weightless almost. It's like he's on the moon. It's like gravity doesn't apply to him. He's very floaty. You can kind of witness this in the footage that Sakurai has at E3, I believe. You can kind of see it if you look hard enough. But when he's in the air, he falls really slow, and he's also very buoyant. So it has this real floaty feel when he's in the air. Fast falling is a thing, but I don't think his fast falling is faster than other characters. But the thing about Pac-Man that stood out, that makes me believe he's still effective, is that his moves have a unique, all have unique qualities about them. And if you can't learn how to use the unique moves, his aerials are actually really nice with low landing lag. His forward air and his back air are kicks with really big hitboxes, and his legs kind of stretch and go wiggly, and it feels disjointed to me, like you can be a bit under the feet and it'll catch you. So I ended up using his aerials a lot. That was just me though. I tend to use like short hop aerials.
You had a question about Mega Man. How do you feel about Mega Man? How does he feel?
Mega Man, well, he feels like a zoning character, and I think that his forward air is great for close range, and his down smash is a great KO move. I think learning the specifics of his meteor smash will be super important because of the large blast zones, which I've stated is the most concerning aspect of Smash 4 to me.
So how's Captain Falcon? I need to know this. I need to know this.
I'm more most interested about how his knee is. Like, I know it's really laggy when you land, but is it like the sweet spot like Brawl or?
Oh, please
Yes.
no.
Please.
So the video,
it is
the video that I took of his knee that's getting like really kind of broken down. Yeah, that's getting circulated with the frames. You know, you have to understand it was taken from an iPhone, so the frames may not be accurate, and but it's definitely, you can feel the landing lag. It's super slow on his knee if you land in the middle of the animation. But I'm not a Falcon player, and I was able to sweet spot the knee pretty easily. And I feel like sweet spots across the board on all characters that have them have been eased up, because Zelda's sweet spots feel really easy to hit as well.
It seemed like that at E3. It seemed like that for a lot of characters at E3, that the sweet spots were sort of eased.
Oh no, Zelda's sweet spot.
Dude, I swear, in Brawl, Captain Falcon's knee is like non-existent.
It was
It is made
stupid.
of
Like
work.
it like froze
It had to be
the
pinpoint
screen.
size.
Captain
Yeah.
Falcon
Didn't stop
is
moving.
kind of like Peach. Is kind of like Peach to me in that he feels really different as a result of the engine change and the character rebuild.
A good difference.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, he feels fine. There's nothing about him as a character that disappoints me or anything. He has pretty low landing lag on the rest of his moveset, so I don't think there's really any concern.
So while talking about characters that might have disappointed you, and a character in particular that disappointed me in Brawl was Sonic. And you said that you've played a lot of Sonic in this new game. So how does Sonic feel in comparison to Brawl?
I think with the engine change, with the speed, with the sped up ground speed, he's sort of inadvertently buffed because he's already quite fast. And his side B, I keep mentioning, is buffed because of the way it hops, and it kind of really quickly snaps to the ground. It does a hop, but it's a really fast hop instead of like in Brawl, where it kind of is a really slow sort of, hop. Psh. it actually like jumps up really fast and snaps back to the ground. And since the faster ground speed, the spins are much faster on the ground. But with rolling being as improved as it feels, it still felt like it was easy to avoid his spin dashing. So over time, I sort of I was finding solace in getting better at his aerials and trying to get used to his bear lag, which can be frustrating if you short hop bear a lot on Sonic and Brawl. But Sonic feels better because they improved his down smash. Instead of the ball that hits on the right and the left side, it's a splits attack, and it hits on both sides. Think like Fox down smash. It's basically exactly like Fox's down smash.
Cool.
And it has a lot of knockback in the horizontal direction. And his up smash is now a KO move, which is a big improvement over
Is his
forward
down smash still the splits? That
Yes,
looks weird as hell.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought I heard that, but that's just weird.
I wanted to ask about stages because I know not many people really care about stages, but like I just wanted your thoughts on like what you thought was a really good stage, like and stuff like that.
Battlefield's great. Final Destination's great. And for anyone who hasn't heard yet, they fixed the underside of Final Destination where you'll slide up the bottom of it. So
I heard that and I was so happy.
Thank God.
No more anvils. No more anvils in Smash 4.
Yes.
So,
Nice.
yeah, they fixed that.
Are the blast zones still insane?
Well, the blast zones of Final Destination feel in line with kind of how they feel with the rest of the stages, a little bit too big. But that's to me. That's completely opinion. Some people have expressed that they love it, but
Were there any of the stages in particular that sort of stood out other than Battlefield and Final Destination?
The Tamagotchi Life stage is interesting. It's kind of like a Luigi's Mansion that doesn't like break down or anything like that.
Called it.
So, but
Ultimate
that's
Dragon effect the stage.
the one with the green
Yeah, the green thing.
drain. I actually didn't play on that stage.
I don't care. I was just saying.
So curiously, one character that a lot of people are bringing up in chat is Rosalina. Do you have any info on Rosalina? Did you play a lot of Rosalina at all? Was it
I played her.
Melee? I mean, the E3 demo?
She seems relatively unchanged from all of her E3 and E3 build footage, and controlling Lumia is easier than I thought it would be, but it's so strange splitting your character basically into like two people. It feels actually, I don't know if you've played Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, but it feels a lot like when you split for Morgan's special.
Oh, that's weird.
It kind of feels like that a little bit, but except Lumia faces in the same direction of Rosalina. But it's kind of interesting paying attention to two like sprites, and you have to kind of manage the hitboxes and characters in range of both characters. So I imagine she's going to have a very high skill cap, but you know she's a very heavyset character. She doesn't die too easily, and she has really good like chains from the tilts of Lumia and herself, and I think she's got a really high skill cap. I could see an experienced player like being really frightening with Rosalina.
Nice. That's how a lot of us I think felt after E3 was that it was sort of a weird situation for her to be in, like a 4-player match with items and stuff. But yeah, that a more experienced player will be able to like become a monster with her. Cool. All right, what's another character that a lot of people are asking?
I haven't.
Greninja.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So a friend of mine played Greninja, but I did not. But I played against Greninja, and his Shadow Sneak on the 3DS is actually a really good move, because on the 3DS screen it's actually kind of difficult to make out the shadow in the midst of the chaos. So his Shadow Sneak is actually a really awesome move, at least on the 3DS. I don't know if it'll be much more visible on the HD screens for the Wii U version, but his Shadow Sneak struck me as the most like prolific move. And Shadow Sneak is where he basically you hold the input and a shadow kind of runs along the ground in front of him, and the longer you hold it, the farther the shadow goes from you as you're walking forward as Greninja. And when the shadow gets to the point where you want to pop up, you let go of the input, and Greninja will appear and punch and kick the person in the spot where your shadow is. And so I feel like you can't space with Greninja because he will always have Shadow Sneak. And
oh boy,
that's gonna be fun.
It is, yeah. So one of the characters that I'm seeing a lot of people are saying Palutena, but we kind of already talked about Palutena a little.
I wanted to hear about Pikachu. I haven't heard much about Pikachu.
So his thunder is well, whether it's nerfed or buffed is up to you to decide. But you can't do the roof KO double thunder thing because the thunder's vertical reach has actually been nerfed seemingly, and basically they have the cloud bit at the top of the thunder is now, if you're hit near the cloud bit, it's a downward meteor smash. So you can potentially KO people downward if you're near the edge of the stage, and people get hit by that.
That's
but it feels a little bit faster, but not as strong. Pikachu's tail tilt is really good for combos because it doesn't have a huge knockaway, and it puts the enemy in some pretty good hit stun. His quick attack goes really farther than I remember, and his back air still has pretty bad lag if you land the spin thing where he goes, where he spins around like a helicopter. That still has pretty bad lag. And the way his electric attacks, like the down aerial and the forward aerial, the way it connects with the way that connects with characters feels entirely different. It feels like Smash 64's version of those attacks.
Oh God, yes.
That's been something that I've been hearing from a lot of people, like just friends of mine who've been in the Invitational and people who are Smashers online. I know Dakota mentioned this on Facebook a couple times, that it feels and sounds like it's a lot more like Smash 64 in a lot of different aspects. And I was wondering if maybe you can clarify that, like what other aspects seem like Smash 64.
So I said earlier that something that is really noticeable when you first get on the game is the way the hit mechanics, like the hit exchanging between characters. And I think that what that is people noticing the way that they engineered the hit stun in this game. And when you connect with a character, there's kind of a pause, kind of like in Smash 64 in the characters. It's like there's a real noticeable like freeze, and that's why I think it feels like Smash 64 is because of the way when you connect with multi-hit attacks, it's like
it was really satisfying.
I love that. That's
like Pikachu's forward air.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, like Pikachu's forward air, because like in Smash 64, when you connect with it, it really feels like every hit of that forward air hurts.
And you can feel it.
Yeah, and that was the impression I got from like moves like Samus's up air and Zelda's neutral air. It's just a real sense of connection of every hit before
it just feels meteor.
I actually played Pikachu at PAX. I mean, this was the E3 build at PAX, but if I'm not mistaken, you can still walk while you're doing your down B. You can walk after the Thunderbolt comes and still move. You don't have to stand in one spot.
I guess I'm not 100% sure that. There's actually a clip that got circulated a lot from E3. It was between, I think, like Keitaro and someone else playing Marth and Pikachu. And there's a brief 10-second clip in their fight where Pikachu pulls a really amazing combo off, and if people haven't seen that yet, I really recommend them seeing it because it really shows what you can be capable of with Pikachu.
So another character a lot of people are bringing up is Peach. How has Peach changed?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Peach. There's so much to talk about with Peach, but yeah, no one has seen it yet, and everyone's been wondering what they're doing. Sakurai mentioned they might redo her moveset, but they didn't. So her moves are mostly the same, except her up air is different. Her up air is now an arcing rainbow that she draws above her head, and it's kind of like a small, what would you say? Maybe
like on the picture. We saw that on the pick of a day.
I thought that was a taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, her rainbow, she draws it over her head. She arcs it over her head with her arm. It kind of the hitbox covers the whole arc of the rainbow, so it's decent. And so the rest of her moveset feels mostly the same, but the most notable things about Peach is that her turnip pulling is slower, and that's what I felt seemed to be the most differentiating part about her. When you pull the turnip up, there's a moment where she cradles it like she's happy to have pulled it up. She's like, she tugs it, and then she's like, oh, and then she goes idle. So it's really extremely noticeable. It's not an exaggeration. You can't just pick up throw. It's really nerfed turnip speed. Her down smash, like that thing we all hate, like
Right.
the range is still awesome. And now they show the range with like an air wave around her dress, so you can kind of see. It seems like they actually did that to a bunch of characters. Like DK's ground slam, they really clearly defined the area in which you'll be hit by it. So Peaches has like an air wave around her dress, and you can see like where it'll suck you in. And when it sucks you in, you get hit by maybe like 5 hits, and then it'll kind of throw you off diagonally a little bit. But it's kind of a suck-in move, and then it hits you multiple times, and then it sends you out. Instead of like in Melee, where it's like kind of a knockback, sort of.
Question: If you crouch cancel it, does it do massive damage, or
does it still vacuum?
Can you even crouch cancel in Smash 4? That was a Melee thing.
Oh yeah. Actually, is that even a thing?
Yeah,
You
crouch
definitely
canceling.
can't. You definitely can't crouch cancel. You definitely can't.
Yeah, there's no crouch canceling.
Yeah.
Hey, what are your thoughts on Donkey Kong?
Oh my god. Okay, so Donkey Kong, I actually really liked. Let's
go.
It's mostly his aerials I'm impressed by. I went into Donkey Kong knowing the physics of Smash 4, thinking that it was, he was going to be being powerful. He was going to be given some like bad landing lag on certain aerials. But I feel like if you've seen pro Donkey Kong's play in Melee, it's a very bear centrally focused gameplay. I think that's going to be his game again, the bear. His bear has like no landing lag, so you can kind of short hop and space with his bear like all over the stage again.
Just like in every other game. Yeah, that's nice.
His down aerial is a spike too.
And of course, he's got the roll now too, which isn't as fast as Project M's, but I mean, it's great to have it.
You could down B in the air too, right?
The ground pound with his
like you mean the headbutt thing?
No. He's talking about the down air. You know how he slaps his hands on the ground when you?
Oh yeah,
makes an earthquake.
Oh, I don't know about using it in the air.
You totally
I
can.
thought I heard at E3 that you were able to.
We saw it at Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
You totally can.
Okay, that's cool.
Is it?
For those of you in the call right now, though, this is the Google Doc I was talking about. You just Control F for a character, and it'll
pop up everything. Cool.
Yeah. A question that was asked in the stream was from your experience, was there any fighter that came off as glaringly overpowered or underpowered off the bat, and what fighters seem to have the highest skill ceilings or most hidden potential?
I
Asked
went
by Guesser87, by the way. Just to
okay. I went into the demo frightened to see what Meta Knight would be like, because
I honestly think we all would have.
Yeah, I was under the impression, just kind of by reading and influence on how what other people say, that he would be relatively unchanged except for his recovery, and I was really, really surprised to find out that they had gimped him in several ways. But I don't think he's a bad character.
They just made him manageable.
He feels more neutral and less overpowered. His attacks have a bit of his swipes have a bit of his attack smashes have more kind of a startup to them, and his recovery is way worse.
Who are we talking about?
Meta
Knight.
Oh, okay.
His recovery is way worse. Like it has 2 hits on it. It kind of one hit, and then he juts up another meter or so and hits second time. But it's nothing like Shuttle Loop. I think Meta Knight is mostly defined by his mobility and his priority on his tornado, and he's not going to be able to stall anymore. I can tell you that. His tornado, like I addressed earlier, his tornado is so massively nerfed. I mean, I really don't think there's any concern about Meta Knight. I really had no like issue with what they did to Meta Knight. He felt like a strong character with options, just not nearly as many options as he had in Brawl.
Yeah.
What about Zero Suit Samus?
I didn't actually didn't play her because I thought there was enough footage of her that people could
there's
analyze
so much
already.
Zero Suit.
There's so much. Yeah. Did you ever try out Little Mac at all?
So I didn't try Little Mac, but I had 4 versus matches with the Little Mac in free for all. I think he's the new Ike.
Little Mac's
New Ike.
I think Little Mac's that character that everyone's gonna roll in 4-player free for all online,
Yeah.
and
What the hell?
especially on the.
What is that?
That's Shizzy again. Shizzy, what are you doing?
Sorry.
So I think it's especially on the 3DS screen, it's so easy to lose track of where Little Mac is because he's so short, and in all the chaos, it's easy to forget that he's there, and also it's hard to pay attention to the bottom screen to see that his KO thing is maxed. It's so hard to pay attention to all of those things, where he is on the screen in relation to all the characters and his meter, that you just get KO'd out of nowhere, and it's like, as far as
So it's just a lot to
1v1,
keep
I'm
track
not
of.
sure. Yeah, Little Mac feels a bit overwhelming in a free-for-all environment. Like,
Yeah, but then in one-on-one, he has no recovery.
Right.
His moves are slow. So.
yeah, in a one-on-one environment, I'm a little more skeptical though.
So basically, when you can't like dedicate your full attention to him, it just becomes problematic.
I think Little Mac is absurd if you can't pay attention to him.
Okay.
Now, speaking of Ike, how was he?
Ike feels actually relatively unchanged, except for a faster run speed.
Oh, not bad.
All right,
Oh,
so
he's faster.
what are your thoughts on Fox?
Oh, can he act out of side B?
I know he can. He was in
Fox-
the E3
Fox-
demo. You could act outside.
Yeah, Fox. Yeah,
Okay.
they didn't take
I
that
thought
out.
they would have
You can
changed
still
it.
do that. Yeah, you can still do that.
Oh my god, if Falco can do that, God have mercy.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Don't even.
Oh my god.
Fox's
Yes.
up tilt is really good. You can use it like 2 or 3 times before you can get free of it.
Ooh.
Wait, whose?
Fox's up tilt.
Oh,
His,
That's always been fun.
yeah, his gymnastic kick. You can only like
Yeah.
you can like keep people trapped in it for like 3 hits.
Wait, so we were
Yeah,
just
It was like that. It was like that in Brawl too.
Yeah, it has pretty good hit song.
We were just talking about characters that come off as glaringly OP or underpowered off the bat. The big character, obviously, everyone's talking about in terms of a nerf and in terms of maybe being underpowered now is Marth. And we haven't actually talked about Marth yet. So what are some things that you've noticed that have changed with him?
Okay, so Marth is one of the characters that I considered to be one of my mains at one point. So this is greatly based on my view of him as like playing him a lot. And the first thing you notice is it doesn't feel as severe as the melee to brawl nerf, but his range feels just a wee bit shorter.
Mark is a monster in Brawl though.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's just not the
definitely
same character anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he's bad in Brawl, and to be honest, I don't think he's bad in Smash 4 either. I just
don't
think
either.
that they.
That's what I've been saying.
I just think that they further balanced his range.
They
a little
reworked
bit.
it, yeah.
And so the first thing I noticed as a downside is that his range seems slightly nerfed, and but to be honest, his counter has been so greatly
Oh my
changed.
lord, you can kill easily with it.
Yeah, there was one clip that looked like someone killed at 35%. What the?
I believe it because I spoke about a time where I was in a match and a Bowser was above me. It was a free-for-all match in like a mini tournament at the event, and the 2 other players were grouped up on me. They were trying to defeat me because I was ahead of them in score in the time match, and the Bowser thought to use his butt slam on me from above, and we were in the middle of the stage, and it was the Sonic stage. We were in the very middle in the Sonic stage, and so he butt slams down on me, and I hit the counter because it's easy to see it coming, and everyone was all grouped up on for me, and I killed all 3 of them.
Oh boy.
That makes me think that they changed
have Roy
Roy's
counter?
to work like Roy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it just deals back the knockback and.
A lot of counters I've seen like that. Like in Shulk's
like
trailer, it
Shulk.
shows him
counter.
countering Falcon Punch and he just murders him.
So maybe counters are
Lucina-
actually counters now.
Yeah.
Maybe Lucina has like Marth's counter.
Yeah, Shulk can counter.
That-
I think they've changed counter less from being kind of a niche ability in certain matchups with certain people to being a really core part of his gameplay. That's what it feels like they've done to him.
As a sword fighter, that's cool.
Yeah, a question. So the same guy asked another question I thought was good. He asked, he said that you described Pac-Man previously as quirky, and could you elaborate on that? Is he tricksy or unorthodox? And like he said, quirky as a fighting style reminds me of Wario. What would be a good comparison for Pac-Man?
Okay, so his neutral A is like a combo, kind of like, I'm sorry, his B is like a combo, like Moth's combo. So you press it multiple times and he like combos into punches.
Is neutral B?
I mean, his neutral
I'm sorry,
A, right?
Sorry, his neutral A. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And, it combos into punches, sort of like Moth's combo. And the most interesting attack about him is his fire hydrant. I think his fire hydrant. He drops it on the ground. It's the down B, and then it's kind of like flood in both directions. I can see it being really annoying if you have it constantly set up, because it could be pushing your opponent in directions they do not want to go. But he's very floaty in the air. I talked about his forward aerial and back aerial having really low landing lag and having great hitboxes and just a little bit disjointed. So his forward B sends out a pellet, like a pack pellet, and then it goes maybe a meter away from him, and then he zooms at it as the classic Pac-Man. It's a really interesting thing. It's sort of like Shadow Sneak, except you can't time it yourself.
Does he have control over himself?
I didn't test like directional things with it, but I think I've seen footage where he uses it upwards. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, in the E3 demo, I think.
Yeah, so I believe it's directional, but you can't control the timing. You'll let go of it automatically, unlike Shadow Snake, where you can kind of like hold it and wait. His smash attack, his down smash, has a huge like range on both sides of him. It's basically he like slams like the ghosts down on both sides of him. It's like a character's length away on his left and right side. It's got a huge range. So my overall impression of Pac-Man is, while he's slow, really kind of floaty and slow, and some of his attacks are going to take some practice to find the most practical use, that he has huge range with his smash attacks, and his aerials have a surprisingly good hitboxes. So I think that he'll be a good character to someone who isn't obsessed with speed.
So he's slow, has big hitboxes, is floaty. That sounds like Game & Watch.
Yeah, and that's exactly...
That makes me very happy, because that's what I assumed from watching the trailer, is that Pac-Man plays like a Game & Watch and almost like villager type of quirky character. And that's what I'm good at, so if that's how he plays, Pac-Man's my main. Don't even need to...
The other people that I was grouped with there, we unanimously agreed it feels a lot like the quote-unquote new Game & Watch, so...
That's great. That means he's my main. Cool. All right. So,
yeah, what are your thoughts on Pit?
Yeah, are we just gonna run through the whole roster?
Let's just get a quick cliff notes for the stream.
What are your thoughts on the characters that haven't been announced yet?
How's Wolf? Oh wait,
Ridley is awesome.
Dude, Wolf's gonna be there, okay? He's just gonna be a character that they don't say anything about ever.
He's just gonna come through.
One thing, I apologize for saying that he was deconfirmed, because I know I made a lot of people angry when I said, because when I announced his wolf skin, first of all, a lot of people thought I was.
Oh, that was you? Oh my gosh! I was so.
He's like, we gotta talk outside.
The screenshot with the Fierce DD link and those four characters, and the other screenshot with the Dark Pit and the wolf skin, those are both pictures I took in secrecy away from the eyes of the Nintendo reps.
Dark Pit.
Thank you for that Fierce DD link one, because that got me a ton of followers today when I tweeted about it. It was like they got tons of retweets and favorites and stuff. So
people honestly didn't believe me. They thought I was just bullshitting, man. So I felt like I had to get a picture.
I was part of you. I was part of that group.
Wait, so one thing that I do want to ask about, because no one has talked about this yet, DDD's Final Smash. How does that work?
Oh gosh.
You said it looks flamboyant, right? In the notes.
So unfortunately, the same thing I've been saying about it since people began asking me about his Final Smashes, I didn't catch his Final Smash, but I caught the back part of it, and it involves him slamming his hammer into the enemy and killing them. So I didn't catch like the first part of it. So
Isn't
I
that
can't.
stupid dance? That's good.
No, it's not. It's not the big game dance.
Yeah.
Now he's brutal.
Awesome. So
I hope has a good Final Smash.
I
do have a.
Oh, sorry. I really apologize, but something I think is really important to say for everyone to hear is that I initially came out with the Fox skin saying that Wolf was deconfirmed, and I also said sorry Dixie fans when I released the picture of the Dixie skin on Diddy, but I really would like to retract that sentiment because it is true that characters like Mario have had skins of other characters who are also in Smash, like Wario, for a long time. And so I really want to retract my sentiment that I think they're cut, because it is possible that any of the characters could still be in. You know.
All right, confirmed. Wait, so what you're telling me right now is Wolf and Dixie Kong confirmed for Smash 4. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Well, so there's a
guys, really confirmed.
There's a skin that is eerily supposed to look like Doc Pit for Pit. There's a skin that's eerily supposed to look like Wolf for Fox. There's a skin that's eerily supposed to look like Dixie for Diddy Kong, and several other examples. So
I think
just
that means
doesn't.
that they're more likely to be in the game, honestly.
So it doesn't feel right to say they're deconfirmed. You know, it feels more like a mind game, like Sakurai's laughing at his desk saying, "Haha, these guys have no idea." Like,
Well, I think they're more likely to be in because their skins is on other characters. Yeah, that's just me though.
It can be matching. Like
This is a valid question then, because this is the last Japan time before Japanese release. Next time we have an episode, we will be talking about actually playing the game for ourselves, all of us.
Full cast, full everything.
So what I'm curious of then, and Zipso, while you're here, comment on it. You know, we all saw the leaks. We all know about Duck Hunt Dog at this point. We all know about Dark Pit, Dr. Mario, you know, Bowser Jr., all these other characters. Last minute speculation, you know, last minute steak dinner bets. This is the time to make them. What characters do you still see being included in the game?
Roy's in the game.
Mewtwo.
What are some last minute guesses? And let's just sort of
No. Someone here, bet me a steak dinner that Roy's in the game.
TV Robo's in the game.
I wish, man.
No. I'm serious. Someone right now.
I'm honestly thinking if they add Dr. Mario in the game, they're probably gonna add Mewtwo back, and they're probably crazy enough to add Roy back.
No one's putting down a stake that Roy's in or out.
I'm putting
down a stake. Roy's not in the game.
Roy's in the game.
No,
I stopped feeling like
he's gonna be an alternative costume over Lucina. That's what I think.
I stopped feeling like I could predict Sakurai a long time ago, so I try not to like say, "Oh, this person's in the game." So, but I really want Mewtwo to come back. I think that would be so cool.
I honestly feel like Mewtwo has to. Like, sort of what you said, Ultranik. It's like, he already included Dr. Mario, and I cannot imagine the riots in the streets of Kyoto if Mewtwo was not in the game.
Oh my god.
Like,
people will go insane if Dr. Mario is in the game.
I know
and
a lot of
Mewtwo is
people,
not.
when we saw the trailer for the first time with Greninja, I know some people were like, oh, you guys are stupid for not knowing it's Greninja. But let's be honest, like the first time a lot of us saw that, we thought that was Mewtwo, charging up with the shuriken-looking thing. Like, we thought that was Mewtwo. And I think he made that trailer with the sole purpose of people thinking it was Mewtwo, because Greninja's got the same webbed fingers, he's got the same charge-up move. I feel like that was a Sakurai troll, sort of hinting towards Mewtwo being in the game.
Except Water Shuriken looks nothing like anything Mewtwo can do.
And that's true, of course. But like the first time we saw it, it looked like it. So.
Oh my god, M2K just jumped in the chat and said, "What's this?"
Are you kidding me?
I'm not even.
M2K challenged me to some matches on when Smash Bros comes out on.
Rip in peace, chat.
Yeah,
Of course you did.
Same. He came
Zipso, I have a question that probably pertains to like nothing important whatsoever, and I don't even know if you'll be able to answer it, but just because I've had the stream open and muted, and I've been watching this one recording you took on the loop for the longest time. It's the match on the Miiverse, like with the green dragon thing. Before the match starts, it's on the character select screen, and the person like picks Falcon, and then for a brief second, this like other screen pops up over the character select screen. It's like purple and stuff, and has Captain Falcon in the top left. Do you have any idea what that is?
I need to see it to remember. What
I figured you'd have to see it. find me. Thank you, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Momentarily, the same guy keeps asking like great questions. He said also in the notes you mentioned ledge play being severely altered. Do you perceive a lot of the off ledge chasing to finish kills, or ground play being very prevalent in future meta due to the new feel?
I think that with the extreme amount of changes to the ledge game, that there's going to be an emphasis on jumping off the stage in order to finish your opponent, and especially because of the blast zone increase. I think it's really important for characters to really learn how to handle themselves with the feet off the ground, and there's a huge amount of risk reward with jumping off the stage and using attacks, because it results in you dying as well. And I think people are going to have to learn how to handle themselves off stage a lot, because if you don't, people are going to keep coming back to the stage. And that's why a bunch of characters have pretty easy to use media smashes now, I think. So.
At the Comic-Con tournament, about jumping off the stage, the winner, Larry Lear, was the only person in the tournament to actually do that.
Larry's good as hell.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why he won. But
Mewtwo King's in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been there for a while.
Yeah, we know.
I just noticed. That was appropriate.
Lol into
yeah, Larry's like really good at all.
Yeah, he's the only person in the tournament I've seen jump off and like forward air people with Bowser.
The ledge jumping makes things really chaotic. Like, it's not. You can't really predict exactly how an exchange is going to go because of the ledge jumping mechanic. It's really interesting.
Hey,
I think they're trying.
Can you talk about that? I don't even know. I really don't even understand it at all.
So you're hanging on the ledge, and when someone else grabs onto the ledge, it pops you off. You have your second jump again, so you have options from here.
They don't have to hit. They don't have to hit you off the ledge.
I mean, you can hit people off the ledge like you could in any other version.
No, I know you can, but they don't have to hit you off the ledge to grab the ledge.
No.
They just grab it like normal. Yeah, if they come in contact with the range to grab it, it will pop you off, and they will grab it and it will pop you off.
Okay, I got a picture link. I'm dropping it in Skype chat.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what the hell we're looking at in this picture?
What is that?
That character.
It pops up. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, it pops up for just a moment at the very start of the video.
I know what that is. Okay, so this is probably big for a lot of people, but that is the customization profile screen.
There it is.
Excellent.
Profiles?
Oh.
Yes. So you can save. Okay, that's sick.
Yeah, so basically how it works, and I explored it completely in depth. I wanted to know as much as I could about the customization because I know it's a question that a lot of people are asking. But the way it works is there's a button on the top right of the 3DS bottom screen, and it's like a little wrench, and you turn it on and off. I'm sure you've seen it in the pictures. And when you turn it on, little circles appear on all the portraits at the bottom, all 4 portraits at the bottom. And basically those circles depict the upgrades that you're currently using on your customized character. So, anyways, when you choose your character, everyone chooses the character and hits start. Before it goes to the stage select screen, it goes to that white screen that you see. And basically, every box is a saved profile. That's the amount of boxes you can save profiles in. So you click on a clear white box, and actually in the picture it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6, 2 rows of 6. So you have a lot of profiles. The first box is the default character, and the question mark box is just signifying, make a new profile. You click on it, it takes you to a screen with 2 buttons: customize your moves or customize your equipment. When you click the moves, it takes you to a list of the current moves you're currently using, and it's by default it starts with the default moves, and you can put your selector on any of them and select it, and then it brings a pull down with all of the moves you have unlocked. But in the demo we had, none of the extra moves were unlocked, so we couldn't change them. And if you went to the equipment button, it would take you to a very similar thing. It would show you the 4 slots that you have to equip equipment, and when you clicked on the slot, it would bring a pull down with the equipment that you have available unlocked, and then you could pick to equip. So once you're done, slotting the moves and slotting equipment and you back out of the selection screen, you back out back to the profile screen, and the clear box that you picked will now have your character and detail all the customizations you made in terms of the moves and the equipment. And I believe you just hit A on it and it selects that customization, and then you go to the stage select screen. And then for every match thereafter, when customization is on, it will always take you to that profile screen so you can switch if you want, but I believe that the selector stays default to the previously used custom profile.
Hashtag legalize custom moves.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I
dude,
think
this is
it's
going to be the
important.
meta. This is going to be the meta.
If they aren't in like tournament play, the life of the game is going to be significantly shorter than if they were in the game.
I'm holding amiibo tournaments. I decided when they were announced that I'm holding amiibo tournaments.
You're holding amiibo tournament?
Ricky wants his cockfighting. I'll give him his cockfighting.
Wait, so we actually got a question from Mewtwo King, and he just said, do you think it's a good idea now to let someone grab the ledge, then edge hog them to push them off the ledge, or is that not a great idea?
So as in you hang, or you let someone grab the ledge and then you jump on the ledge to push them out?
Yes.
Yeah.
And can you like punish them after that? Or are you stuck on the ledge for too long?
I don't see why not.
The thing is, it's kind of my answer. I don't see why not. The thing is, in that situation, both characters are not in any kind of bad position to attack one another. So I really think both characters have options in that situation. No matter who trumps who, both characters have options. I remember trumping someone with Marth. They got trumped off, and then they tried to jump back, and then I air jumped off the ledge in order to bear them farther away from the ledge, and it really opens up a lot of options for the ledge. I don't think anyone is at. I don't think either player is at an advantage or disadvantage having the ledge first before the other person.
He's got to be smart right there.
In Smash 4, in Brawl, you could like when you're near the ledge, you could dash off and then hold to the back and just instantly grab the ledge.
Immediately grab the ledge.
Yep. Can you do that in Smash 4?
I believe there is back grabbing, but I don't think you can dash off and back grab. It puts you into a small tumble animation, and it kind of pushes your character like too far away from the edge to actually back grab it. But you can back grab the ledge, and which is hopefully
when you get pushed off of it while you're like on it, is there an animation of you like getting off of it, or can you act out of it instantly, or somewhat near instant?
You can act out of it basically instantly. The
so
animation
it's a neutral stance.
Are you talking about when you get trumped?
Yeah, when you get trumped.
So if you're hanging on the ledge and you get trumped, it pokes you off the ledge. There's not some weird like arced animation or anything like that. It just forces you to do a small short hop in the offstage direction, and it does. You still have your second jump, but yeah, you can act pretty much directly out of it.
This is actually a question, special shout-out question, because this guy has been waiting to get his question on the show for weeks. Ricky, I know you have this question, and I saw some tweets about it. What is Swedish Otaku's question?
I don't have Swedish Otaku's question on hand.
Oh, well, there it is. All right. Sorry, next week.
Why?
Dang.
You didn't even put me. What's wrong?
Ricky, you're heartless.
I did have one question, though. Since you were talking about custom movesets earlier, did you get to try any of them out at all? And if you did, would you say that they felt like broken, or did you consider them balanced?
He said none of them were unlocked.
Oh, none of them were unlocked. Okay,
yeah. But this is, and people were talking to me a lot about another person who was talking about the event named Ben or something. I don't really know much about what happened, but they a lot of what he was saying was contradicting what I was saying about certain things being able to do and whatnot. And on some systems, equipment was being unlocked retroactively during the day. So on some systems there was equipment, on other systems there wasn't. So it was really interesting, and I got to play on a system that had like enough equipment for me to equip. So unfortunately, since there was no custom moves, I tried to play with the equipment, and the equipment it can give you a considerable boost in speed while subtracting a considerable amount of power from your like forward smash, or it can give you a considerable boost in your shield reflect window in order for losing a little bit less power to this or that. And honestly, my impression of equipment was I can't see why equipment would be banned right out the gate either. Because I don't see it any different than custom moves, I guess. It modifies the stats of the characters very in depth, and I think that's interesting. But other people disagree. Other people believe that the characters should be very predictable and stuff. So
there are a lot of variables, but does every piece of equipment have a drawback, like a big drawback?
Well, the 4 pieces of equipment I saw in my system all had a drawback. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just like a trade-off then.
Yeah. You're basically editing something to be stronger, and in turn, it makes something else weaker.
Okay.
The same dude just keeps asking the best questions. He said, "How do you think heavies will fare competitively this time around? Think we may see some high top tier heavy brawlers finally?"
So I think heavies were given a considerable buff due to the engine, because they've all been given moves, good options with low landing lag. So I think Bowser is great because he's so big and he hurts. So he's very fearsome, and the new drop kick is awesome. And DK has great aerials. I mean, it's like even though they're big, they still have options they still have really fast options for low landing like aerials and stuff like that. So that's why, at least with the heavies I tried, in terms of like DK and Bowser, I think they're definitely competitive. I think San Diego Comic-Con was a definite visual standard of what heavies will be capable of if you play them and put time into them. So,
one more question: who would you say? Who would you say out of the returning characters got like the biggest buff and like the biggest nerf overall? I don't know if someone asked that earlier or not.
Okay. Requires so much thought.
The biggest overall, or just like feels the most nerfed? If that makes any sense. Like the character that got so much taken away from them but is still a good character, or the character that feels so nerfed that it feels like almost a different character?
From what I'm hearing, the character that sounds like they got the most taken away from them was Meta Knight.
Yeah. Which is needed. That's good. Fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Meta Knight feels the most shaved to me.
Good.
Well, let me change it. Like, who would you say feels like the worst out of the returning characters? Like, not the most nerfed, but like the worst, like that felt worse.
Luigi.
Oh
yeah. I don't want to say that like in definite words. But Luigi felt really awkward to me, and I don't remember him feeling that way in previous games.
See, that's why we gotta wait for custom moves.
Luigi's an awkward character.
He's a very awkward character, but his recovery is really, really bad.
Oh man,
Luigi custom move, he always misfires.
Oh,
Dude, that actually be broken.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Honestly,
that would actually have to be banned.
With slightly reduced damage.
His up B is basically like Little Max up B. Like, it's so bad.
That's pathetic.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Is it like melee up B where you can't even move to the side?
Yeah, it only goes directly straight up. And then
Oh my lord!
That is
Oh
super,
wow.
that is
Yeah,
super
that-
disgusting.
Yeah. So Luigi felt the most awkward to me, but I'm excited to see if someone will prove me wrong and push him to the limit. I'm excited for that.
Somebody will.
I got one small, tiny engine question. How do shields feel? Like, is power shielding whack like Brawl?
Okay, so shields, super important. I'm sorry, I'm really intense. But,
He's really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. So shields to me are much weaker. So there's the specific instance that I can recall very specifically was near the end of the second event. I was trying to do a lot of 1v1s and just kind of train myself a little bit to be prepared for when the game comes out. And I was going against level 9s, and I remember I went into Sonic and I went for a down tilt, and Mario shielded me. And when I hit him with the down tilt, it cut his shield in half.
Oh my
and
god!
so I spammed I spammed the second down tilt because down tilt has a really nice comboing when the
Don't
character's
tell
at low
Kobe
percent.
that. Don't tell Kobe that, please.
So I spammed down tilt, and when I hit him the second time, his shield broke. So I hit him with
That's
two down
disgusting.
tilts.
That's sick.
So
That's what I want.
Yeah, would you
shielding is
say?
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, you would. Would you say that dodging is basically the way this game is going to be like more defensive wise than shielding?
I think dodging is going to be incredibly important, and people are going to easily figure that out because rolling feels really quick. You can roll across the entire length of the stage, not as fast as running, but it's very fast. And this actually can differ from character to character. Like I mentioned that Samus's roll, she still turns into a morph ball, and it still feels a little clunky as a roll. But for instance, other characters like Moth and
Lil Max,
they roll really
fast. Really fast. I know Lil Max is super fast. Wow. So 2 down tilts broke a shield. That's weird.
That's really cool.
That's gonna mess me up. In Brawl, in Brawl, all you do is shield. It's
that ridiculous. You default to shield.
Yeah. That's gonna mess me up.
Yeah, it kind of brings it into perspective. A lot of people were talking about how Bowser's butt smash was breaking shields, and it really brought it into perspective to me when that happened. Clearly I see why his thing was allowed to break shields.
I thought that was just crazy strong.
That's what
he has 3 shield breakers from when I played it way back at the best.
Yeah, his forward smash. Oh my lord.
Forward smash, down B, and something else.
His down air.
So if shields are easier to break, do you still go days for like 9 hours or not? Was that?
So this I'm not 100% sure of. Because when the specific circumstance that I mentioned when the shield broke, I think I went back into trying to combo Mario, and I don't remember exactly.
Oh, okay.
I didn't let him sit or witness what would happen. So.
Another thing, I remember when Sakurai told us that Diddy Kong's blaster was a really strong move, and you should try when you break somebody's shield. I was like, how often do people's shields break that you would even get that opportunity? So,
now it makes sense.
Yeah,
now it makes sense.
So people are concerned about rolling being a very strong option, maybe, I guess, but I think it's really it's really compensated by the fact that you can't sit there and shield because it will break. And shielding is an option for you to be able to block an important attack, but there's some real risk to it. You can't abuse it. It will break, and then you'll get screwed. There's definitely that feeling was there.
That's good though. It puts you on the offensive.
Yeah, because Brawl, all you have to do is shield and grab, and then
pretty much half of a charge of Moth's shield breaker move, half of a charge will bring the shield to near death, and all Moth has to do is swipe, and it will break. So.
Shofu, your mic went to shit tier perfectly for that.
Oh, my bad. I guess that sums it up, right?
So, seeing pictures, seeing gameplay, whatever, getting hands-on at Best Buy just for a very brief amount of time, and given everything we've heard from you, I just want to kind of get you to actually say it. Would you say that individual characters in Smash 4 are much more unique and have their own kind of personal flair, more so than any other Smash game so far?
Okay, so a lot of people are asking me lately about which game I would compare it the most to, because they want an easy answer as to how they can refer to what Smash 4 will feel like playing. And the long answer the long answer to the question is that the game feels a lot different than previous iterations. It's obviously similar in that you hit people off a stage and you play as Nintendo characters, but the engine being so different, it completely changes the feel of contact, and so it's a completely different game. I would not say it's like Brawl or it's like Melee. I would not say that. It feels like Smash 4. But if I had to compare it to one, I said I would compare it, and people kind of went up in arms when I said this, but if I had to compare it to something, I said I would compare it to Project M.
No.
So the reason why I feel like I would compare it to Project M is because when you play Project M, there's a real sense that every character has a kind of a unique quality about them that you can use to your advantage. And to me, Smash 4, every character, there's so much variety in how each character plays that you can't just learn a basic set of fundamentals and do well with every single person on the cast.
Right.
You're really going to have to lab with your character and learn the intricate properties of all of their unique moves, especially with people like Pac-Man and Rosalina and Palutena with her custom moves. It's like, it's really got to have some time to nail down the specifics of the frame data and all that really intricate stuff. And you're not going to be able to take that knowledge into another character. And so matchups is going to be really important. It's going to take a lot of playtime seeing other characters so you understand them better. So that to me is why it felt like Project M.
See,
I want to clarify my question a bit. I wasn't really looking for a comparison to other Smash games. I was just more curious if you look at, I'm not even gonna like specify a different game, but if you look at another one, it's like you got Marth and he's a quick dude with a sword, and in Melee you got Roy and he's a heavier dude with a sword, and in Brawl you've got Ike and he's a heavier dude with a slow sword, and then you got Link and he's a dude with a sword with a boomerang and bombs too. Like, would you say in Smash 4 that characters have a lot more individuality and they're kind of like much more varied from each other in this game? Like, do they feel more unique than otherwise they would? Do you know what I mean?
What's so funny?
The bra, the bra in the background.
I'm confused.
Let this man answer.
It's totally fine. So yes, the short answer is yes. The characters feel very unique, and even between the sword users, just kind of an off track. Link feels buffed. He's faster, and his bear, the kick, the double kick, and his nair, the frontward kick, have very low landing lags. I'm very pleased to report that. Anyways, so between the sword users, we have Ike, Link, Marth, and Shulk. And honestly, I would feel like it would be a sin to say any of them are similar to one another. Like,
See, not to go back to something that you just were talking about, but I feel like a lot of people have been asking you and been asking people who've played the game, what game does it closely relate to? Wanting the answer Melee, just wanting to hear Melee. It plays more like Melee because so many people correlate Melee to competitive scene, like true competitive scene. So hearing you say Project M really made me feel really good because Project M is obviously like it's the next.
Even casuals love Project M.
Exactly, like even casuals know Project M. Like people play Project M, people download that game, and so for me, hearing that is sort of the confirmation that I need. And it's not really something that I needed because I played the game at E3 and I already kind of felt like this. But people, I think, who are concerned that the new game is going to face a situation similar to Brawl's, I'm going to say don't worry. Because I feel like all of this stuff, the fact that we've even been talking about it like this for 2.5 hours, for 27 episodes, all of this analysis and, all this kind of stuff, I feel like to me, that is confirmation that this is the next competitive game. This is going to be the next step. People will be playing this at EVO. People will be playing this, at these big tournaments for money matches, like potentially at MLG. And that is extremely exciting.
At the end of the episode, Mewtwo King wants to join the call.
Mewtwo King was in my chat during the stream yesterday, and he was speaking a lot about his opinion, and he was mentioning a lot how that he easily sees the competitive viability of Smash 4. That was what I got from what he was saying in my chat. He's free to clarify if you want to bring him
Let's
on.
pop Mewtwo King in. Let's throw him in.
Yeah, let's do it. He said he's going to bed soon, so he won't have too much to say. He'll probably.
Yeah. Pop him in. Pop him in.
We have so many people here right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
You basically summed up everything as well.
Somebody throw in whoever has his contact stuff. Actually, I should have his contact stuff. Hold on.
Okay, you got it.
Shizzy, stop.
Okay. No, chill. Continue.
SCG.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Somebody stop this man.
So while they're on the topic of bruh, really quick, and we're not going to have probably another chance to talk about this because there is a Pico Kane story this week. Hello. I'm trying to.
Hey, that was a good hello. I'm gonna give you 10 points for that.
So where can people find you guys? Where on Twitter? Where
I
on
don't have a Twitter.
Twitch? All that stuff. You know, where.
Rogers Base, private message me with your Skype in.
Got you. I got him right now, big dog. All right, hold on.
I'm Zeph at the real Zeph on Twitter, and that's the only place I'm at.
You're not.
You can follow me at www.eharmony.com/
Oh my goodness.
I think we have the title of the episode. Just bruh.
The real Seth.
Oh my
Yeah, so can we clarify that also for people? His name is Zeph, Z-E-F, not Seth.
Oh no, they know, but now they're just doing it.
Oh, Lord. I always feel so bad whenever I hear people call you Seth.
Also,
Call
this
me
is the
on Twitter,
final
Coach
episode before the game out. That's
Yeah,
so weird.
yeah, this is the final episode
It doesn't even feel like it's been a year
before
since
the game comes out. So again,
More-
clarification for people, yes, 2 weeks from now we will do another Japan time. We are going to be doing another Japan time, but Japan time is going to be very different because the game will be out. So it'll just be us basically talking about the mechanics of the game, which is what happened this episode. So if you like this episode, then tune in to other episodes because it's going to pretty much be this.
Plus, plus most of us will have this game.
Roger, we should get some matches popping on future episodes.
Definitely agreed. Yeah, we could have that rolling in the background instead of just
If
like.
I'm not playing, I got the soundboard on deck, so it'll be Super Smash Bros.
Excellent. everyone in chat is saying hashtag end of season 1. Yeah, you know, technically this would be like the end of our season 1.
Yeah. Why not?
Cool.
What season?
That's dope.
Season
They have that on there?
Japan time season 2, Wii U. Lots of people are saying. Hashtag the real Seth.
You need to be stopped.
That was me. Hold on. Who's invading my soundboard right? Hold on. One of y'all stepping on some toes right now.
That was me.
It was me, bruh.
There's something about it.
Is this the end?
Gotta kill time.
We're just waiting for Mewtwo King to say one last thing before we.
He says, make sure to
Lord.
private message me with Skype info.
I did.
You trying to have a blood battle right now, bro?
Bruh.
It's gonna get so out of hand.
Did everyone just plug themselves?
I'm actually like very encouraged by the fact we managed to keep that many viewers for that long.
With all the bros.
Not even just with that. Even just to keep in this day and age that many people in tune to our content for that long is actually
1,000 people.
To be fair, there were a lot of us in call.
You know what I'm saying? We out here, 1,000 viewers in. We out here, New Japan time. We out here getting this paper all day, every day. Rogers Base, we in the building. Matt Houston, Shofu's in the building too. We out here. Sheik is the best character in the game. Oh my God, swag. In the character. Let's go.
You gotta stop.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Jesus Christ.
You know, this might actually be a good time while we're waiting for Mewtwo King to say the last thought. This might be a good time to run Ricky's special story for the week.
He said he doesn't have a story.
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Like, okay.
Don't say it like that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Special stories, all of this nonsense or whatever, man. Like, the only thing I gotta do is admit that I was wrong about the leak. So I gotta fess up as a man, and I owe everybody a steak dinner. And there's a special surprise coming at the
Hashtag Apex Stakes.
Hashtag Apex Stakes.
There's a special surprise for every last one of you. hopefully we can get Mewtwo King in here, and then you
I
know.
like my steak medium Ripley.
As we wait. So, Matt, final thoughts on Super Smash Bros. 4 before it comes out.
Fire. That's all I have to say about it.
Are we getting Super Smash Bars while we wait? People have been asking.
God damn it.
You said what?
People are asking for Super Smash Bars.
You started off, Roger.
Drop me a beat then, homie. Drop me a beat. Let's go.
Yo, we doing this? We doing this?
We're doing this. Let's do this.
Hey, Roger, I'll get you Super Smash beats right now. Use that.
Do it right now. Send it my way.
It's in the call right now.
All right.
Yo, I just want to say, if anybody needs to find me online, you can check me out at projectmgame.com/bruh. Try it. I dare you.
I'm doing it right now.
I dare you.
Super Smash.
Are you kidding me, War Champ?
You know that.
It's too funny.
I dare you.
I typed in the bruh thing. It didn't work.
Are you kidding me, War Champ?
Roger, look in the chat. Just click the link in the chat.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
Bro, is it actually a thing?
Oh my
Are
god.
you
Alright.
kidding?
Alright.
This is man. This is gonna take some editing, Mike. This ending little bit while we're waiting for Mewtwo King is gonna take some editing. Good lord.
Yo, listen. Yo.
Here, use this.
Yo.
Mike said no editing. It's all going in. Pause.
Yo.
It's kind of loud though. Be careful when you click it.
What is it?
Falco.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
What the hell was that?
Wait, so we're not doing Smash Bars? We're not doing this?
No, we can. I mean, if you want me to, I can.
I got it.
Right now.
Do it. Elado.
All right.
The Falco thing.
1, 2, 3. Yo! Oh, hey, and look at the time. PB and J is in here right now. Yay! So throwing in Mewtwo King. Oh my god.
Is this real life? Is this real life?
Never too.
Yo, Shofu. Yeah, yo, hit him with the bars real quick, Shofu.
Uh-oh.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got 2 pieces of toast
Uh-huh.
and a cup of lemonade.
Mhm.
True story.
What you gonna do?
I'ma bust every single person in this call's ass in the new Super Smash Bros. True story.
You really think you could beat me though?
Stop!
All right, hold on. All right, hold on. All right.
Yes.
So if this is how we're doing it, then I'll do it. All right? Here we go. All right, here we go.
Hold up a second.
Okay. No, hold on, listen. Wispy Woods apples. I bit that. Right? Rosalina's ass. I'd hit that.
What?
Strong fire tomes from Robin. I'd pit that.
When do we all start screaming? Oh,
Dark Pit is in the game.
Listen.
Shit.
I'm gonna show you how it's done. Show you how it's done. You show you it's done. Yo, listen. I'm showing all y'all that nobody is touching me. Your boy stay flyer than Pit using this up and beat. When it comes to bars, I does this for hours, and
All
everything I do stands upright like Bowser.
And we have someone else here.
We got a guest.
1 second, I'm putting music on right now. I'm just waiting for it not too loud.
I never really mess with it. I never
This is
really
PBJ
thought about it.
talking.
I don't know why. I just do it.
Goodness.
Sounds like Mewtwo King is in the
Yeah, me too. I always do that.
This
I'm
King
always
is
going to
here,
San Diego
but
twice
I'm
a week.
streaming too, so hold on.
I think Pichu's recovery.
We turn on Skype because they'll just say it's too loud.
Certainly easier because it's not
Not too
like
loud.
it's slower.
He's sorting
but
it
yeah.
out. Just give him
Well, it's just
I'm
that
doing it.
Pikachu's
Hold on 1 second.
Let's
Jason,
grab range is way bigger.
Jason here. They want you to Skype call.
Okay, is it ready?
Yeah, it's
It
ready.
is ready.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, man.
Hi. Yo, what's up?
Welcome to Japan time, finally, Jason.
Hi.
All right, so what were you wanting to talk about?
Whatever the people want.
All right, so let's
I'm a
ask.
people's man, dude. I don't know. You know what I mean.
One time chance to talk to two of the
Okay, so here's the big overarching question everyone wants to ask you. What do you think of the competitive viability of Smash 4?
It's obviously competitive. I don't understand that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
So get over
I
it.
really don't understand that question.
Smash 4 be
Yes,
competitive?
obviously. Hey, turn this up, PBJ.
Which one?
I don't know.
Them?
Actually, Jason, I've got a really serious question.
Them or what?
Really serious.
Just a little bit, very little.
So it's very, very serious. So I really
Them,
need
right?
the right answer for it. When
What,
Smash
demo?
4 comes out, will you be streaming
Huh?
trophy descriptions?
They're working on.
And
Man, what? That's the stupidest question. You just said it was a serious question, and then you're asking me for trophy descriptions. Are you kidding me?
Not even gonna lie, that was actually pretty hilarious.
And
What about equipment descriptions?
And we're
Equipment descriptions?
There's like 50 people.
I was like, oh, you're gonna stream this day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Yes, I will. No, are you gonna stream equipment descriptions?
Hey, that'd be
Freaking kidding me!
That'd be educational as hell, though. I'm not even.
I'm streaming. Man, I'm always on the stream. I'm always streaming now. Okay.
It's all for the
Hold on.
fans.
Okay, wait. I have a legitimate question. Okay.
Is it actually?
Yeah. You're gonna be at Big House, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, probably. I didn't buy my ticket. I didn't register yet.
So what?
But
So what?
I say I most likely go. I guess.
Okay.
Big House.
Will you have a copy of Smash 4 with you during that day, since it'll be out?
Did I gonna be streaming on the 13th or 14th and on? I have a Japanese 3DS and capture card.
hey, you guys heard it here first.
You're gonna do something about BG okay.
Me, Zero, VG Bootcamp, Smash Studios. Like we're all
D1
streaming.
and D1.
D1. All five of us are streaming. You should watch me because I'm biased.
Fair enough. That's
It sounds like so many people are doing Smash streams, though. It's like, and on top of that, I'm sure Shofu, Kobe, you guys are gonna be streaming too.
Yeah. That shot is my stream.
I don't watch Shofu though. He's casual.
I'll destroy you.
True.
They can't hear.
They can't hear you?
Yeah.
How? You're right there.
No, that's what I say.
That's a lie. Wait, speak now?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, some guy said you could.
This is so much better.
We're gonna be fine.
I'm not even gonna lie.
What'd you say, Ricky?
All the flickering clack,
Is it
clack,
better?
clack, clack, clack. That was crazy. Oh my god.
Ask him if it's better.
I'm gonna main whoever's broken because I'm a tier whore and I want to win.
Not bad.
Damn,
And who's
straight
looking
up.
good for you? Who's looking?
I mean, I want to have fun, but I want to have fun and win at the same time. That's a better
Winning
combo.
is fun.
Wait, so Mewtwo King, who's the team broken? Who are you looking at right now?
There's
Where
more
you're
combos in that
I want to
sentence
play
there
them.
are wrong.
Play me in Brawl. I will kill you in like 5 seconds, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. Combos do exist." I was a combo video.
Is it?
Is
Roger, do you want to ask that question again?
Which question?
Whichever one you just asked. I think I know what it was, but I don't want to.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I believe what Roger just asked. Is there anyone like specifically so far that you're looking at to potentially?
The 3 new swordsmen from Fire Emblem. I like swordsmen, and Marth and Mena apparently suck. So I hope one of those, or I hope all the good swordsmen are gonna be good.
Including Shulk?
I mean, whoever I'm able to be the best with between Lucina, Robin, and Shulk. That's what my first eyes are looking at. In terms of the E3 demo, I was pretty good with Zero Suit, Bowser, Kirby, Mario, and Pikachu. I didn't play much. I played like 3 hours total, like in my life. But that's the basic early idea. But I'm looking into Lucina, Shulk, Robin. I heard Lucario's good, but I never played him in Brawl. So we'll have to see.
You're my biggest fear, actually.
I want to see what you do with Rosalina, man. I really do.
She's so weird. I'm not really I don't play weird characters like Ices and Yoshi. They're so different. Like I feel like my fundamentals don't carry over as well as it would for another character. Like my fundamentals would probably carry over to Lucina pretty fast, but Rosalina is just so different. It's like, you know, I feel like my fundamentals won't carry over as well.
It's hard to manage 2 different characters, to be honest with you.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, what'd you say? Rick,
Wait. Oh yeah, wait. Dude, I actually don't know what game Shulk's from.
Xenoblade.
I've never played Xenoblade. Did you know that I've never played a Kirby game? But in Smash 64 I used Kirby, and then I made DDD and Meta Knight. And at first I didn't know who Marth was, but I played Fire Emblem later, and I didn't know who Sheik was.
Fire Emblem was awesome.
I don't know who any of my characters are.
You're a fraud.
Well, I did. When I picked them up, I didn't know who any of them were.
Do you not know what?
Did you know who Mewtwo was?
That was the only one.
Okay.
But no, I'm just
Checking.
well. That was the only one of like my mains at the time that I didn't know.
Same here, actually.
Who's this ninja?
I think Shulk is going to have a surprising amount of depth too, because each of his stances changes his, his parameters. So
I feel like I'm not. I feel like I might not even win tourneys right away, but I feel like as time goes on, I'll just the way I work. I'm like in a way like someone like Azin, he'll probably pick it up faster than me, something like that. But the way I think, like I try to work step by step to master each element. So I feel like in the long run, I'll probably be pretty good. But anyway, I saw this segment where I can't ask about Lucina. I saw this segment where Lucina, whatever. That's what I meant. Lucina did a short hop fair and it landed with like no lag. Is that like legit? I saw a little like. What's that?
no one can say she wasn't at the release.
Yeah. I guess no one really knows.
Are you talking about the segment
in her trailer?
There was
in her
like a
trailer. She does an auto cancel there.
So someone does a lands with Lucina's fair and it has like no lag. I don't know what that was about. That was like a little. Yeah, an up tilt right away. I don't know what is that if that's like Rio. No.
That's not accurate because that's in a smash run match.
Oh, that's like a smash run. Dude, that ruins it. Why can't they just give no landing lag?
But the question
to
is,
everything.
Yeah. The question is, do the items in Smash Run affect like the animations behind, like landing lag and stuff like that? Like, does making the characters factor affect like their landing lag animation? That's the question. So maybe she actually does have low landing lag on that, but it's hard to say.
Well, I guess there's no way to know until next week.
And with that, I actually think that's a really good place to stop because we will know in next week. And next episode, we will be covering the game. All of us will be playing the game. It's exciting. First off, thank you, Mewtwo King. Thank you for showing up at the ending. Thank you, Zipzo, for going through all of the stuff that you've been playing so far with us in this second segment. This has been an amazing episode. Thank you to everybody who's been involved. Thank you to hitting 1,000 live viewers for this episode of Japan Time. This is a great way to end in Season 1. And I think we are ready to go now, so we'll talk to you guys again in 2 weeks. And Mike will play the very
Follow me on Twitter at
surprise that Ricky has prepared for you guys.
Well, if you guys are leaving, PB&J wanted me to tell you to go to Smash Studios because he's streaming right now.
And there it is. So, guys, run over to Smash Studios. And
and one more thing. It's a new stream, but at twitch.tv/Zipso62, me and Relax Alex, we're trying to throw a Smash 4, or our Smash 4 stream is going to be more kind of based around like casual competitive play, like meant for fun and humor and stuff like that. So if you're interested when your favorite competitive player is not streaming, definitely swing by us. And
there it is.
Repeat it one more time for everybody. Zipso what?
Zipso 62?
62, yes.
Awesome. All right, guys. With that, we will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Peace. Pussy.